back for another Pokerogue video for your enjoyment, or should I say stream into video. Hello, good afternoon where I am, good evening, morning, whatever time it is where you guys are. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot out a notification to the Discord and we will get cooking. We are live with Mega Garchomp Z in Pokerogue. I'm gonna catch up and say like hello to everyone in a second, and then we're gonna get cooking across the board. See how this goes. See how this goes. Yep, here we go. Here's the link. Mega Garchomp Z versus Pokerogue. Boom. Alright. Alrighty. Let's take a look at chat. Welcome. I see some people are already here. Just Some Guy was here. Dial's here. Daniel. Bushy Boy. Karma. They were talking a lot while waiting, I see. Okay. Quite the combo. Astral's in here. Geek, welcome in. Hello, Cooper. Hello, Dial. If I didn't say it already, I said Dial twice. So, hello. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. By the way, I saw a little bit of this that y'all were talking about here. I saw something that really bothered me. Karma, when I had the choice, I would have made him run a Mega Audino or Clefable. Mods, can we ban that guy? I don't think Karma's welcome here anymore. That was, that absolutely made me sick to my stomach. So, pretty bad. Pretty bad. Not a fan of that. Otherwise, yep. Cooper, trying to figure out where you didn't get your paycheck? I would talk to your boss. Make sure you filled out all your banking information correctly. Could be some issues by the bank. If they say they sent it, it's probably there. But make sure you talk to your boss and get that bread. Shade Crepperman says, sup, welcome in. Seems like a first timer to me. Goat Gal's in. Burmy. Here's Burmy Larper. What's wrong with Clefable? I think it's ugly as hell. It's like Clefable with a tumor. Probably ain't that bad, though. I mean, I haven't heard anything too good or bad about it, but a little yikes. That's a mon that's missing from Champions as well, huh? Interesting. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I'll have to record my intro later since I forgot to do it beforehand. So let's start talking about Garchomp. So our boy Gibble / Garchomp is an interesting one. Of course, as I say with every time I show one of the Z Megas, there's a chance we get the Z Mega, there's a chance we get the regular. Thumbnail will have both. I don't know, neither do y'all, what we're going to get. So we're going to see what happens with this. Right? So, obviously, being a pseudo, we run into similar issues we talked about, I believe, during Bax Calibers. Level 48 is the Evo. However, Gabite is pretty useful, even as he is there. I mean, he's got a 410. Decent attack stat, decent speed. He'll last, a little bit through, but of course it will be a bit of an awkward time. And then we get the boy Garchomp. So, common consensus between regular Garchomp and Mega Garchomp is that base Garchomp is just flat out better. That has always been a thing. So, we'll see if that carries over into something like Pokerogue. So, obviously, looking at Garchomp's base stats, like, I don't really need to break down a Garchomp to y'all. If you don't know how good Garchomp is, you're a LARPer, alright? You're on the wrong video. You shouldn't be starting here. You should be starting with playing a game. But, in any case, 102 speed puts it just faster than most things in the game that we're going to run into. 130 attack means it's like a truck. Very solid bulk across the board and a great HP stat. You will be hard-pressed to find Mon with as good stat spread as Garchomp, at least base existing Mon, not forms. What we really do want to talk about is its egg moves. So they gave it Dragon Hammer, Bitter Blade, Land's Wrath, and we're missing the rare D-Dance. Now that does hurt, because this guy didn't get D-Dance for a reason, because he's just so good, right? So he doesn't have that. However, he does get Land's Wrath, which I think is a really nice addition. Bitter Blade for healing is interesting, and for coverage could give some nice sustain. And Dragon Hammer. He does not have any moves into his weaknesses, but I do believe he does learn some TMs that do help him counter some stuff. He does also get Swords Dance if we get lucky, but I genuinely don't believe he has a setup move otherwise built into his kit. And that's just because, yeah, he does not, because this guy really is just crazy. So I would have enjoyed getting D-Dance for sure on this guy. That is going to be a bit of a difference maker, at least though when it comes to one version of Garchomp, because we need to talk about that a little more specifically. So breaking down Mega Garchomp, there's not much to say, but the first thing is the stat spread. Well, he does get more attack and a little bit more bulk. His speed goes down by 10 points. This has got to be Pokemon's most infamous bad decision when it came to Megas. Like, there have been bad Megas, but like most Megas, even if bad, are typically still an upgrade, just not a good enough upgrade. In this case, though, Mega Garchomp is really losing out. Now, I will say this, though. D-Dance would fix him, definitely, because then you're just back to what he was doing before. He also has Mold Breaker. Are we serious? His passive is Mold Breaker. What? They're trolling, dude. Has this always been a thing? Has it always been Mold Breaker? Okay. And his ability is Sand Force that boosts his ground moves in a Sandstorm. I didn't even like start registering the ability. Base Garchomp can at least get Rough Skin, and he gets Arena Trap, which is... It seems kind of bad, but it is decent in this game. But as a sweeper, I don't know. I got mixed opinions, dude. But Sand Force? And you couldn't give him Sand Stream as a passive? We couldn't give him Sand Stream. We got to give him Mold Breaker. This is horrible. I mean, this is really bad. This is really bad. They did not want to save this guy, dude. He's just like, he's got enough 2 nothing burger abilities and stats. Like, if you want to run this guy, you're gonna have to be using D-Dance. Like, I do think for Mega Garchomp to work at all, you want that hidden, definitely, especially as a carry. But he's not the star. Let's talk about the star, Mega Garchomp Z, which who we're hoping that we get. So Mega Garchomp Z, as we can see here, is really weird. His speed shoots up a lot, and he also becomes a special attacker, but it's not entirely true. He's actually more of a mixed attacker. Then he has special attack now. His abilities, Levitate and Rough Skin he kept. My God. Levitate? I get he's just base dragon now, right? But Levitate to match the fact that he can, like, he is flying. I get it, but like, oh my God. Yo, the Megas might genuinely be chopped. They might genuinely be chopped. I can't lie. I really don't like that. And what's really kind of crazy is he is a special attacker, but his physical is still like, 130. So they decided, screw it. We'll just not build for a special attack at all. And listen, quick rant incoming. Skip ahead if you don't want to hear it. I'll try and keep it short and sweet because we're really early. Listen to me when I say this. Mega Garchomp as a whole emphasizes the issue that I have been saying with Pokerogue over and over. It's the Applin effect. If you've never heard it, it means Pokerogue has been very stubborn, okay? Because the concept of egg moves is really bad when a Pokemon has multiple forms. They always end up missing out because they have multiple forms and have to split 4 moves. For example, this guy, look at Snover. Snover, you can look at Glameow, you can look at Shieldon, dude. You can look at the starters. These guys have 1 form. As such, all 4 moves benefit their final Evo. They are running 4 moves that benefit them. Pokemon like Gible, the ZA Megas, Charizard's an example, Mewtwo's an example, all of them, and including stuff like Applin, that have multiple forms, have to divide up 4 moves amongst all their forms, while a base mon doesn't have to do that. And Pokerogue has, like, someone spread that message into the Pokerogue server, and the devs either just misunderstood it or were being disingenuous because they somehow don't see the issue, right? Blame them. Talk about that as much as you want, but I'll tell you right now, this is a flaw. I don't care how they put it. This hurts Pokemon with multiple forms. Look at Gibble. He's like going to be the infamous worst Mega because like he's just, there's no point. There's no point in using the Mega. They didn't build for it at all. And you could say, oh, well, because he still has a 130 special attack, if we take his egg moves, you can just run physical Garchomp Z. Yeah, you can do that. But who wants to do that? One of his biggest issues is that he has no special attacking moves. He has none. So, with him having no special attacking moves, wouldn't it be cool if Pokerogue, which has done this for other Mon, by the way, gave him a special moveset, a loadout you could pick? Wouldn't that be sick? But no. Instead, their answer is, we only have 4 slots, and it's so hard to program multiple different egg moves instead of having presets. It's so difficult. So instead, let's just make him physical, you know, do half the work and call it a day. Like, you see this issue across the game on multiple Pokemon, dude. It's so bad. It's so bad. So yes, this is what everyone was already saying in chat. It's literally going to be the new, you know, free 99. Every time somebody even smells Mega Garchomp Z in the combo, he's only got Dragon Pulse for special coverage. I've already heard this literally 10 plus times. I've never used this Mon once. You've already heard the exact same phrase. Everyone says it on repeat. But yes, he only has Dragon Pulse. So, it's pretty bad, man. It's pretty bad. And this is his really good one. I mean, he does get a couple of minor things, but like, I don't understand what they were thinking. And supposedly on base Garchomp, they want you running Sandstorm for a Mega Garchomp? What? I gotta set up Sandstorm? Think I'm tanking enough for that? Maybe. But really bad. So, I don't have high hopes for this guy Mega Evolving. My actual like desire is to get the Mega Stone as late as possible, but even then this guy's probably cooked. Now, one good news is despite the lack of coverage, Dragon Pulse into, you know, whoever is going to do fine. However, they clearly make it that you just want to run him physical with D-Dance, like, which you don't even have. So like, we want to run physical with Swords Dance. I don't know if he gets any special setup. I didn't look, but Dragon Pulse into the 2 big bosses is good. I mean, he is still a dragon. The speed into them could actually be useful too. I'm not sure he's going to naturally outspeed without setup. Tragically, it's really going to hurt this guy. D-Dance is like almost a necessity. I'm going to tell you right now. So take this as you will, regardless of how this goes. Understand there would be a difference with D-Dance. I'm saying it now, so the comments will say it maybe 20 times instead of 40. But yes, you understand that Gibble would like that D-Dance, right? He should still perform well. Not sure he's going to be goated. We're going to find out. Fingers crossed. Let's get cooking. All right. Let me catch up in chat and we'll start picking some stuff out. Yeah, 50-50 for the Mega. Didn't like what Karma said. Yeah, it was pretty bad. The goat of LARP, yup. Clefable and Audino aren't that bad. Oh my god, Karma. Here we go. Isn't Karma a Shitmon warrior? Right? That's why. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna ignore it. Diamond, first time in the stream, watching videos for about a month. How am I? Well, hello, Diamond. It's nice to see you. I really appreciate the support. I'm doing well, and welcome in. Always love to see a first-timer. Yeti, what Mon doesn't have a Mega would I give a Mega? If I see Flygon in this chat, you're instantly muted. Instantly. Aside from Flygon, I have to say, every time someone asks me this goddamn question, I'd give a million Mon Megas. Like, I don't have one off the top of my head who I really want. Flygon sitting there because he just deserves it, but if it was up to me, every Pokemon would have a Mega Evolution. Real talk. Burmy has to go soon. Wow, okay. Wow to everything else. I'm having to leave soon. How about you do? Okay. 5 minutes to yup. Land Raft's a good double, that's sure. Mr. Mc, I don't know, can I be talking about LARP even to me? I'm saying, dude, thank you. Yeah, there's the only Dragon Balls from Goat Gal. Goat Gal is a free 99 person for sure, dude. They know what they're talking about, but they're a free 99er. You can buy an egg in the run if you can't easily hatch Gibble and get D-Dance. You can teach you a mushroom. Maybe. The biggest problem with Mega Chomp is lack of item holding, but the speed is also a problem. At least that won't matter here too much. Sandforce is also tough, yeah. Stop slandering Audino LARPer. No, this dude Karma's 100% a LARPer, dude. What is he talking about? Stop slandering Audino? Notoriously the worst Mega of all time in both casual and competitive play? A Nothing Burger Mega people forget about all the time? What? Iconic for being the worst Mega ever? We were talking about Mold Breaker. Yeah, it's pretty nasty. Good afternoon, Ty Prentice. Nice to see you. If he got Sandstream, it would do something. Exactly, dude. It's so bad. Z's cool. You like him. That's solid. Yeah, decent mixed attacker. Yeah, he's base dragon. Levitate to truly screw over Flygon. What else do we got? Could have added flying type, replace levitate with something else. I don't think Dragon Flying would be very good. He'd still be 4 times weak to ice too, which is funny. Losing ground is tough though. Can we run Turtwig today? Maybe. I mean, I don't see why not. I've used Turtwig a lot. It's still missing a move, but Turtwig's solid. I mean, sure, it also does get ground. Should we run a Sandstorm team at any point? I don't think I have a shiny Larvitar. I low-key could try running a whole Sandstorm team. We get super cooked. We'll take a look, though, at some stuff like that in a minute. Fast Hacker losing stab. Egg move's not built for Z. Not at all, dude. Make D-Dance a regular egg move, Corn Forcer a rare. That's true, but it really just needs, again, the move set and coverage, dude. No ground forms or special dog Garchomp Z was done dirty, yeah. It skipped me down a little bit. Skipped me down a good bit, actually. Yup. Anything else? Physical attacker Chomp Z. I mean, that's what they build him for, dude. Could make it multiple different sets of egg moves. That's what I literally said. They could literally just make it multiple sets. I have heard the code in this game is a mess. I know that much. But with everything we're doing, it cannot be that hard to make a new spread of egg moves. Especially given they changed the egg moves already. Making sets of egg moves cannot be that difficult. It cannot be. Like, I refuse to believe it's that hard. And until they address it and say, look, it really is hard and we can't do it, they're just frauding. Garchomp has done dirty since day one of its Mega. Yup. So the speed that would be OP with actual special move setup. It wouldn't help you. Yes. Yeah, I'm saying, dude. I don't know what they were thinking. Stag Pro T. Search need to get Dragon Flying to be Overlap Dragonite. True. Facts. They messed up his Mega both times. Someone make a meme of that. Hello, KJ. You like... Oh, here we go about Oddno. I like... let's read this. I like Oddno and it has cool design. Delusional. It deserved the Mega. I wouldn't say deserved, but more like needed. You could say it needed the Mega. It needed the Mega. If Game Freak had let it still have Friend Guard, it would have become good and competitive. Good? No. You would not want to waste your Mega on that. That's the problem. So Megas that are support just flat out typically do not work. They'd have to be doing something insane. And Friend Guard would not be insane. I hate to break it to people. People love to, they get support and they like to slobber on a support mon. But I hate to break it to you. Support's not that good. It's not. A mon that's primarily support is not that good. You know what good support mon look like? Farigiraf. You know why Farigiraf is a good support mon? Because it's not just support. Primarily support and just support are two different things. And even then, a lot of the mon can do both, just to a lesser degree. Like, my god. What does my Swoobat look like? Like a Swoobat. Just she's your slot for Front. Exactly. He said the same thing as I did. Didn't have something that can catch it. Could do something useful, like set up stun and kill everything with Heat Wave. Didn't even kill him on it at all. Oh, is that right? I know, still barely use facts. Had to go Gen 9 Pokemon to Mega. Who would it be? My gosh. Did we add a second LARPer? Karma's been a LARPer, dude. I'm pretty sure. Was Karma not the one who got muted for the whole Chimecho thing? They're already on thin ice. Sinistcha support god? Yes, Sinistcha is a support god. That is a good one, but it's not just support either. It also, its most iconic ability is also Mega Garchomp, which can not only do damage, but heal it and do burn. That's not just support. That is offensive support. Support mon can do work, but mostly I prefer. Well, remember, Burmese kind of a LARPer, so take it with a grain of salt. Kind of. They know a little bit about competitive, but remember, a little bit of salt. And it depends. There are exceptions, but you don't see a lot of mon coming out. Like, okay, a mon who is just support that goes crazy is Whimsicott, more or less. It still runs an offensive move, but you are rarely using Whimsicott to do damage. Rarely. It does a little bit in the right situation. Primarily, though, it is just supporting stuff. That is a supporting Pokemon who is an exception, I will say. Whimsicott is. But there's not a ton that do. Alright, let's get some Mons set up. Turtwig was asked for. That's on the team. That's already, what, 4 points? Need some reds. Not really anyone who has like Sand Stream, right? Like, I'm just thinking, what does this guy need, bro? Throw on Grimer as always. We're not running him in doubles. We just need like, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we need some blessing. You know, like a simple baton passer could be nice, but like I'm not gonna do that all run either. I'm just thinking like maybe against a rival or something. Like look at what Quaquaval can do, and then look at Garchomp. God, he has Moxie, Opportunist, and they gave him D-Dance. Like, they just don't understand. They don't understand, dude. Like, it's not clicking to them. It's not clicking. I don't think... Do I even have a shiny... Let's just take a look in general. Gen 2. Do I have a shiny Larvitar? I don't. Are there any other, like, sand streamers? I can do a pickup mon. It's fine, too. I don't know all the sand streamers. Sand stream Pokemon. T-Tar, Hippowdon, and Gigalith. Okay. Gen 5. I feel like I got a shiny Roggenrola. I do. Okay, Gigalith could work. To start off a Sandstream. Yeah. It's blue shiny as well. We can make that work. Sturdy and weak armor. And then it gets Sandstream as second. So we want to do weak armor, and then we'll get Sandstream. Alright, give me Roggenrola. Okay. Hippowdon... I don't have a lot of type coverage. Do I have a Hippowdon? I don't. So Gigalith will have to do as kind of an opener, depending. And we have a big weakness to man, I have to bring Krogunk again. I think Krogunk's coming. Hold on, what do we got? 2, 4, 7, 9. Oh shit, dude. I need 2 3s actually. I think. Max is 14, so 3 is 12. No, I can do a 3 and a 2. I'm low-key bringing Krogunk because we have a big weakness to grass, and obviously to deal with ice types. We need that. Where's Bombardier Love? Okay, Stellar Arcade. Whoa! I didn't even see him jump in there. Go Quaquaval mentioned. Facts. Stellar Arcade. And then we need one more. We need one more. One more 3. I think Krogunk is gonna help. He's like gonna sweep if needed. One more. Removed what? Chomp did get Sandstream and they nerfed it. Wow. W Pokerogue. Oh, Zorua. How could I forget? Zorua should be able to help us here too, and I think we're looking fine. I think this will kind of do. If we do get the first Mega, then we have this guy in the back. Turtwig's here by request. This is a debuffer for the end. This guy is kind of like a run saver, and then this guy is just solid support across the board. Not bad, not bad. I think we can make it work. We can make it work. Wouldn't think Annihilate. I could have done pickup. I'm gonna pass. I don't really have a spot that I want to do pickup on this team right now since we're bringing Turtwig. If I had to pick, I probably would have swapped off Turtwig, but it's fine. I think we'll be okay. Pretty tough, pretty tough. All right, let's set up these moves. Sand Tomb is fine, I guess, as a starter. Dragon Hammer. Actually, I'll just Dragon Hammer first. What am I talking about? And then there we go. Oh, wait. Yeah, I don't even need it. Just switch out Sand Tomb for Tackle. Switch out for Land's Wrath. And Land's Wrath ain't a bad one either to go through. Okay, pretty good though. I mean, let's see what happens. We want ability Rough Skin. Nature, I guess I have to run him actually neutral because I don't know which one I'm going to get. So I don't want to be lowering special attack in case. Terra Ground is actually better for us here, and I got all we need. Turtwig looking crispy as always, my beautiful boy. And then we got this guy. So he's got Body Press. I'm guessing he gets Iron Defense. Body Press, Spiky Shield, Shore Up, and Sand Attack is fine. Weak Armor, Solid Rock. I'm fine with a neutral nature in him as well. If I get some better for him, I'll get some better for him. We'll do that. Yeah. Yep. Okay, looking good, looking good. Honestly, we'll see. This could work. This could work. I'm not, like, the most against this. Not the most against this. Yep, Bamboozled is coming indeed. That's great karma, but we're not talking about Chimecho. I said this last time, but you weren't here, dude. I'm Chimecho and all the other ones, like Chimecho's their aura and all that. We're not doing that, dude. That is just a warning across the board. I'm not doing this every Rogue stream. So you can enjoy yourself, but go ahead and take them hands off the keys. We're not hearing about Chimecho. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Give me Bamboozled. Excuse me. All right, Land's Wrath. Was Fury Wrath. Didn't matter if Fury Wrath was faster and took it out. Sure. Okay. Doesn't matter at all. What's up, Busy? I think you mean Bushy, but alright. Diamond Storm, is it's rare? It's interesting. Alright, see you around, Burmy. Thanks, Cooper. And thank you, Daniel. It lived? Seriously? These two as a doubles team work nice. I like that. All right, we're at the rival, starting off. I got a team to try and help Gibble look his best. We do not want to see water. Grass, a little mid. Obviously, fire is the best pick. Just not water is what we don't want to see. Cyndaquil, okay, wow. We actually got a good one this run. Let's go. All right, so fire starter is great for us across the board, long term. So we will take that. We'll take that. Okay. Give me this, and let's keep moving. I actually might take some lures, because Land's Wrath, Fury Wrath really does just mess up a lot of Mon. Now you have two doubles here. So I actually like that. Like that a good bit, personally. I'm going to take this Nugget, Abra, just Dragon Hammer. And goodbye. 29 eggs from last time. Wow, nothing new at all. Well, that kind of sucks. Saving up like 400 vouchers for Ray at the 5th of the month. Congrats, man. Good luck. Yeah, I should have catch your autocorrect. What do I think about being boozled? Like the game or the Pokemon? Probably the game. Oh, well, the game. Pokemon's bamboozled. I like Bean Boozled a lot. I used to play it back in the day. You guys, weirdly, I guess this never happened, huh? So I used to have this friend, a while back. And they were a rocky friend. They were a rocky friend, all things considered. You know, I don't know. I've known them a long time since I was a kid. And, and there was, you know, we had some fun times. It was fun times. My friend's not around these days. But, you know, the reason I bring them up is because my probably most iconic memory of playing Bean Boozled is it was me, it was Stellar Arcade, and it was this other friend. And we were at college. It was our freshman year, first semester. And we had been like exploring the city. We were in a new city. We'd all moved out there. You know, it was like I had one of those like TV show movie first college experiences. That freeze was toxic. That was really bad. I had one of those. And wow, there goes Gibble getting cooked by ice. And I was lucky enough to be able to go with my friends. And that was nice. Are you serious? Another freeze? Yo, hold on. We better get a strike? What is happening? Hold on. I'll resume the story in a minute. Oh my gosh. And I hit Shuckle. Dude, we're about to have a reset. My team just got annihilated. Are we serious? Okay, there's the water absorb released. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Like, what is happening? Okay, well, we're alive. My god, dang. And then, like, everything that goes wrong, that was a bad omen, dude. That whole fight was a bad omen. That's just, what the hell? That was bad. Alright, anyway, dude. Anyway, as I was saying, so I got lucky. You know, I got to go with my two childhood best friends down to this college and go to a new city, and it was amazing. You know, it was basically like it was great. It was a great time. That first semester was probably one of the best memories of my life, real talk. Things went very poorly at the end of it, so I'd probably say the first like 2 or so months after that of getting there were at my number one. It really didn't last that long, but like that first couple of months getting there was some of the best times of my life. And so when we had been exploring one day, we saw a candy shop. And like where I live, candy shops are not a thing. Like in my home city, you go to the grocery store, you see candy shops. Like that is like something I've seen at the beach, right? And to be fair, it was a coastal city I was in at the time. But that's not something I grew up with. None of us did. So it was kind of cool. There were a lot of cool stores that we didn't really grow up with that were down there, right? So that was cool. And then they had Bean Boozled. Now this Bean Boozled is probably not as popular as it once was, or at least definitely not among adults as it used to be. But, you know, when I was growing up, Bean Boozled was the stuff. I played it with my siblings once-ish when we were kids. And I played it with my friends now. We said, you know what, let's do it. But what was interesting, though, why we did this, and it was a little bit special, and then I'll fight silent after the story is done, is that they had these sodas, right? They had these special brand of sodas that they sold at the candy store that were really weird flavors. Butter, pickle, grass, literal green grass, and a bunch of other nasty stuff. So we had the idea to go buy Bean Boozled, go buy the nastiest soda flavors. Each of us picked a soda for someone else. It was basically how it was. Or basically, the other two would pick a soda for the third person. We then went back to Star Arcade's dorm, and we were playing Bean Boozled, and not only did you have the Bean Boozled, but the only drink there was the nasty-ass soda. We did bets, like chugging the whole soda. Like I had to drink. They know I hate pickles. I hate everything pickle. Regular pickles, all pickles. They gave me pickle soda, of course, right? So I had to chug. I made like a bet for like $5 or whatever, dude, to chug the whole pickle soda out of these glass bottles and whatever. I probably still own the bottle, actually. I think I saved the bottle from back then, one of them. I'm pretty sure Stella Arcade also has his bottle from back then. It's probably in one of my storage boxes from all my dorm stuff. But we saved the bottle, and so I had to chug it. You know, we were beboozled. And like, dude, I'm pretty sure that friend threw up from playing that game. Like, I'm pretty sure he genuinely threw up. It was bad. So, you know, that was nasty as hell. I had some nasty shit too, dude, with the beboozled. And we were playing, like, I think we were trying a trio D&D thing for the first time. And it was like, if you rolled bad, you had to eat a bean or drink or whatever. Right? So we were playing this. This was my first time learning about, like, playing D&D without a DM. So we're doing that. It was a great day. I think it was a weekend. It was a really great time. You know, it's a very precious memory to me. That friend, the third one, is not around on their own choice these days. We never really learned why. They kind of vanished on their own accord. Without much. They left a little tiny-ish explanation, but it wasn't really like, it didn't sound like them, and their behavior after the fact didn't really seem like that was the case. They had some personal issues for a time, for a while, and we'd had some friction in our group a couple times over the years, but things were really good at that point, and then it was kind of sudden. So we have no clue these days. Despite the negative, and there was some negative. There was a Starcader in that story, yeah. There was some negative. There were good times, too. They were really good times. And, you know, I have no idea if I'll ever talk to that person again. I think you might be right, Starcader. We did do some games, right? Yes, we did do that. We also did Smash with it also. Oh! Yeah. But yeah, it was great. I don't know if I'll ever speak to that person again. But, you know, who knows, right? But very, very funny story. Anyway, let's go to the gym. All right, Silent. We should have this. We're just neutral in the grass, and we have stronger moves, so nothing to really worry about. Don't need Leaf Fish, we got Bullet Seed, thankfully. And we just kind of just one-shot. Whoa, okay, we didn't one-shot that. And there we go. Easy by Firefly. Nothing special off your boy. Lake route is not going to take us to icy stuff, so I'll probably go through there and the cave and all that stuff, which will be good over grassy, so let's do that. Yes, the game. That was a god save. Yeah, do that quick as hell. Clip by chat. Yeah. The game. We sure did smash with it all. Bro was like... That's so crazy out of context, dude. He had to save that instantly. Facts. That was a crazy recovery. Of course, the one that lives at the ducklet. But yes, fun times, fun times. Fun times. After recently experiencing what it's like to lose a bad friend, and like let's just say recently I had some drama occur. I didn't want to talk about it on stream anytime, like during the first couple of days. But recently, you may know, you guys do know this person too. There was a friend who we had a bit of a falling out with. And by that, I mean that friend fell out with themselves, dude. They were like having a schizophrenic attack. And so they, you know, did a lot of like fake stuff or whatever. But as soon as that person was gone, everyone left realized how terrible of a friend they were, right? They were pretty bad. Like you know, the person I mentioned earlier in the Bamboozled or the Beanboozled story, was definitely a bad friend at points, 100%. They did some fucked up stuff. It was not, like, that was a good memory. It was a good memory. I should have took Sandstorm low-key. But we'll learn it naturally anyway. But it was a good memory in a sea of, like, we had some bad stuff, too, dude. But, there was some positive there. You know, like, we had bad times, we had good times, and they did bring a lot to the table. this other friend that we recently had this falling out with, dude, I mean, when you look back, they were bringing nothing to the table. I mean, like, they were a really bad friend, and we just put up with a lot in dealing with that person. So it did make me look back at some of the people I've known and whether they are gone now or more distant, and made me kind of reflect. I'm like, damn, dude. It can get a lot worse. It can get a lot worse. That's bad. Oh my god, Daniel, dude, why are you being nasty as hell, dude? Come on. How, like, Daniel, I swear to God, you gotta be like 13. Or not 13, I say you gotta be like 10. Like, you gotta learn how to behave yourself. We need some manners. 25 Ivy. Lands Wrath easily tears through Quilava without much difficulty. Without any difficulty, I should say. Growth. We have Shell Smash, yeah, duh. Corva Squire. Okay. Rough Skin does help these physical attackers. That chip could be saving us some points. I'm not sure how much is going to matter later, but here, yeah. Solosis. Okay, nothing scary there. Easy Dragon Hammer victim. We'll take it. Rare occasion where I'm not getting instantly counterpicked. Nothing good from this either. Wow, those last eggs were garbage, dude. I'm getting nothing. Did get leftovers on this guy too, which is nice. Psyduck, I genuinely don't care. It's just a Soothe Bell. I really don't care. I could have just whooped it, but like, I just don't. So yeah. You did it too late. Geek already removed it. Daniel, you are being nasty. Like, you just be saying some, I don't know, dude. We need to work on your social interaction skills. I can say that for a lot of y'all sometimes, dude. We gotta work on social interaction. Like, yeah, we need to get outside, start talking to some people. Okay, bro. Oh my gosh. I'm getting cooked by random mods. Should be easy sweeps. Should be easy sweeps. This is why primarily the content is for people who are 18 plus. If you're not 18 plus, I'd hope you know how to at least act like it. You didn't see what Daniel did? You don't need to. If it's deleted, there's a reason. W Dynamax man? Not really. But hello, Deep Sea. Tisk Tisk? Oh, Tisk. We need Tisk Tisk Cooper. Once he starts tripping again. He's the one who started that. But speaking of, tomorrow night, I'm going to be doing... Yo, can I stop confusion hitting myself? Tomorrow night, I'm going to be doing... Oh my god, my god. Hold on, I'll finish that thought in a goddamn minute, dude. Rain, water, and we're getting chopped. Like, holy. Just go through the confusion in one tap. That's all you gotta do. Oh my gosh. Taking over half my health from a Goldine's peck. Can you just say, go outside? Starcade, aren't you outside right now? Why am I getting a million doubles? I haven't even taken a lure yet. All my money gone! There's Sandstorm again. Now look, you should just pick it up one of these points, but I don't need that. Being 18 plus LARP as an adult. Well, it's not necessarily true. It's more like just don't act like so childish, I guess. Bamboozled got bambooed. And we just missed! Oh my god! The hell? Oh, I just looked up, right? That's weird. I could be tripping, but like, there might low-key be a crack in my wall. What the hell is that? Never really noticed it. I don't think that's like a full-on, though I don't know. I guess I'll see if it gets any more noticeable. It's a little weird. Maybe it's not. I wouldn't call it a crack, but it's a little strange. Weird. Yeah, and it burns. I bet it is hot as hell outside. Okay, come on. Read me with a Togepi. Broke RPGs. When the game gets too real. My account, I'll tell y'all this. I woke up this morning to a beautiful email from my bank saying my account was in the negative. So that was a great start to the day. That was a great start to the day. Nice shiny color there. Oh, oops. Did I hit it because of being annoyed? Okay, I'm not that strong, dude. It's like a it's not like it hit something and cracked. It's like a crack, or like not even that, like a seam or something straight down the wall. I have no idea. Now my window is open, which it usually isn't, so I don't know if I'm just noticing because the light's reflecting, but I might have to show someone because it does look a little bit strange. Does look a wee bit strange. So we'll see. Master Ball? Sure. Level 30 is a Slowpoke. Let's go. Construction site is actually quicker to get there, I think. If that's what you gotta deal with as an adult, you want to be one? What, being broke? Get ready. No matter how much you run from it, it arrives all the same. We got the shop, and I actually do want to see if I get Swords Dance. That'd be sick. Damn, no, but a millionth Sandstorm. Even Grimer can do it. It's kind of neat, but I just don't need it right now. I mean, I'll just give it to him anyway to hold the slot. I don't need Dual Chop either. So sure, you never know. Yup. Take it from 2 unks. Tomorrow I'm gonna stream the thing with, I was saying that earlier, I'm streaming with Cell Arcade tomorrow to do the roguelike side of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. We're doing that tomorrow. And then at midnight tomorrow, Pocopia's new update drops. So that's gonna be kind of interesting to go back to Pocopia for a little while. Probably be at midnight. It might be in the day if I have Noodles on, depending on what time Noodles is free for. So we'll find out. But it'd be pretty interesting to go back to Pocopia after a while. I have missed it. My fave mythical is Darkrai. So fun stuff on the horizons. Fun stuff. I was looking ahead at the next couple of months' schedule last night. And I gotta be gaming left and right, dude. Like, I'm incorporating that into, like, my daily schedule. I'm trying to get some stuff done off cam. I need to get streams done on cam. I need to build up a backlog for my, vacation. I have a vacation end of the month, so I do have to build up some stuff. I'm gonna have to build up some extra Pokerogue videos that won't be on stream. Probably, unless I just do partially on stream. So we'll see. I'm debating between a few games. I have a lot of games coming out that I want to do on the channel, and to do them on the channel, I want to do some previous games on the channel, but like, it just, I barely have the time, dude. I'm trying, but like, especially right now with this mega marathon, like, it takes up a big amount of my upload slots. And there's been so many releases left and right. It's so crazy. When's the next Echoes of Minecraft stream? One day. Yeah, for sure, dude. Definitely on the horizon. Oh, I fought Skull. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, I fought Team Skull. Yeah, they're fun. He can get Iron Head? I don't mind that. Good coverage. Share a stream about Cobblemon. Yes, I did talk to them. We can do that, honestly, pretty soon. Yeah, you know what, stream? Let me do this 40, and I'll probably announce that here. Thanks for the reminder, Cell Arcade. That's another thing coming up. So, let me get this. Okay, and we'll go, oh, maybe I did go the wrong way. Maybe I should have done Swamp. We'll go Power Plant. Okay, so, quick announcement time. Quick announcement time. I know that, Burmy may want to be there for this too, but... So, hello, Hamza in chat as well. So, I told you guys, we were talking about, Cobblemon. And really doing Cobblemon, like, the really special mode with all the objectives. There's, like, gym leaders, E4 champion, Almon, legendaries, crazy stuff. And doing a server for it. So, we are going to do the Cobblemon server. We are going to do the Cobblemon server. Open with Cell Arcade. I wanted to finish Sparking Zero content first to have an opening. And I have done everything I wanted to do with that. After tomorrow, I've done the videos I want to do. Anything else is that you guys want, and it'll be extra, which I will do still, but everything I needed to get done schedule-wise is done, which means that after Wednesday, which I have, because I have streaming, tomorrow is with Stellar Arcade, Wednesday is Pokopia, and then, well, Thursday is Rogue, so probably coming up after this weekend. Now, Stellar Arcade does have some stuff of his own, so it might be a late-night stream when it first starts. If not, it'll be on his next off day, but coming up, within the next like week or so, we are going to do Cobblemon and try that out, right? So what is going into that, and why is that important? So let me pull that up real quick, and I probably will show some of that stuff as well for you guys. So I do plan to host a server where we will have it go on, right? Where me and him are going to, because you have to, tragically, to be able to do that. And so, to do that, we're gonna obviously have us two, right? Now, they do recommend a certain amount to, now, of course, also listen to this. It does cost money to do so. And it's gonna be a monthly price that we have to do. So, we are going to try and do so, though, because it does seem like a fun time between us. Now, when I did express I was going to do this, when I expressed that, there were a number of you. Luckily, the announcement on the Discord, facts, I might have to do that, but I'll probably type up an announcement version of it. And I'll probably post it on actual YouTube, too. Yes, I will do so, Geek. So, let me get the thoughts straight. When I expressed that we were going to do this Cobblemon server, and it has to be a server anyway for me and him to play together, there were a number of you that expressed interest in being a part of that. So, because of that, I've decided that I will allow some of you to be part of the Cobblemon server. Which means Legendary Sword members are able to join. As I was explaining here, and Geek just said. Legendary Swords, one of the privileges, quote-unquote, of the membership, is you get to game with me. And potentially now it's Arcade joining us as well. So, this is a perfect opportunity for those Legendary Swords to jump in. It's not going to be the hugest server ever, and we don't have a million of them. But as of right now, Legendary Swords will get in. Now, if I let anyone else in later, as time goes on, we will see. But, before any of that, if you want to see us play through Cobblemon on the channel, and given it has some actual objectives and the like to it, you know, we do want to make a series out of this, not just a one-off video. If you are interested in that, then we are going to set a dono goal for the server. Server, if we hit the dono goal, and it's not very high, if we hit the dono goal, we will do so. And if it takes multiple streams, then it takes multiple streams, and that's okay. It happens when y'all want it. So, we're good. You know, Stellar Arcade and I, we are sitting there. We're ready to pull the trigger and start this series when y'all are ready. Now that I finished what I had to do. So, I'm going to set a goal in every Rogue stream that we do. And if we hit the dono goal, we will do the series on the channel. And then it'll probably be a monthly dono goal. And every month that we hit it, the series continues on. So, the first month is actually cheaper. First month is about a $17 goal. So we want to aim for, let's say, $2 and higher. And we want to do, I have to do 10 of them. Timer will be the rest of the stream, so around 3 hours. And we will do a Cobblemon series on the channel. So, if you want that, you can go in. Every little one counts, every big one counts. The goal is live. And so, it's up to chat. So, yes. And then it's up to you guys for legendary swords. With the size we are aiming for, which is what they expect at a minimum. Let me see the amount of people who'd be able to join at a maximum. Let me take a look real quick so you guys know how much that fits. So, I don't really need any of this bonus stuff right now. That's a lot, dude. Holy. Right now, I just want something very basic. How many people would fit in that? I'm actually not sure. It should be a decent little amount. But I have to check exactly how many would. But we don't have nearly a huge number of legendaries right now. So, here we go. So how much do we need? I can check at this link right here. Then I'll respond to chat some more. So, has a lot of mods. Yup. And then player slots. Okay, got it. So, I could have, with this size, up to 40 people in there. So, quite a lot. So, with that size, there'd be quite a lot of people who'd be able to join. All legendary swords, as I said, auto get in. If anyone else gets in, we will see later on. So, we got $1 for Coop already. Thank you. I will announce rules later on. Yes, more specifics. And agreed, Geek. Yes, it'd basically be that. So I will announce specifics later. Thank you for the dono, Cooper. Really appreciate it. It's already got us one step of the way there. There we go. I'm counting it. Cooper's didn't show up because it's just $1, but I'm counting it. It still does count in there. It's just I don't have that. 2 there. Okay. Bushy Boy the GOAT. Thank you. So we got a 2 in there as well. Very much appreciate it. So we've got 2 out of 10. Even though it says 1, we have 2 out of 10. And we're at $3 out of our goal. So, we hit that. Boom. We get to cook. We very much get to cook on there. So, thank you guys both for the go to donos. Look forward to it. As I said, all legendary swords get in to the server. If I let anyone else in at time, we will see. But they guaranteed get it. And I don't really want to give it out right away either because the legendary swords deserve first pick. So probably not anyone else at that point, but maybe one person will get a random draw. Like maybe we'll have someone give out a random member and that person might get in or something like that depending, right? We'll see. No promises, but that's the start. So up to you, but that'll be it. And then you have a chance to be in the video. Now some basic rules would cover that. There's obviously no trolling, no goofing. I'm looser in chat. We're not doing that in the server because this is video content that's going to be making it in, and I cannot have the nonsense. So you're basically free to go do whatever you want. Don't, like, you may have some battles at times, you know, and do some cool stuff like that. Like what me and Cell Arcade tend to do is battle after every gym. So we may even battle a couple of you lucky guys per gym as long as you're around the same strength as us, as long as you're around the same speed as us, right? And we might have some fun stuff like that in there. You know, maybe some trading if needed. Maybe get a chance to see your shiny in there, you know. I think it'd be a little bit of a cool thing. So, and you otherwise just get to watch us play and see what's going on in there and explore for yourself. So if you're interested in that, check it out. But obviously, that's that. And if you break the rules, it is pretty much an auto kick. That's why I'm letting legendaries in primarily, because you're a lot less inclined if you actually paid to be here. Typically, it'll be pretty mature. So don't waste your own money. And that's on you at that point. But it's going to be not super strict, but it is going to be strict on if you break the rules. Chill rules, you break that though, you're out. Pretty simple, right? As it stands, it should only be legendaries making it in. Yeah, ideally you shouldn't follow me in Cell Arcade when we're recording or live. No like stream sniping or stuff like that. I mean, it's okay if they're just like walking around and stuff, but like don't be like, you know, those people who like just try and get in front of the camera and stuff like that, or like be like demanding attention like that. Like, don't do that, you know, or just be warned I'll probably ignore you. But we will react. It's not like I'm gonna completely ignore you the whole time. Just we gotta do business and chill with y'all. You know what I mean? So that whole kind of thing. But as it stands right now, we'll be legendary. The legendaries are very few. They deserve their privilege. They are getting in. Sometime after that, we'll see if anything changes. But definitely, legendaries are the ones in there first. And we would try to play at least, because it's a monthly thing for the legendary, we'd probably try to play at least once a week. Once a week and get some value in there. And it would be for a good while when we do. So, there you go. Yeah, you're right, Geek. Okay, I'll pay to watch. No, got that much to legend. That is okay, dude. No one has to do legendary. I just wanted to give it as a bonus to my crazy legendaries, dude. But insane dono, thank you. I really appreciate it. That puts us at what is that? 14 ZAR. I have no idea what that is. I need to make it bigger so I can see your name as well. Oh, Astral did that. Okay, thank you, Astral. Really appreciate it. Exactly. You guys can definitely chill and stuff like that. Exactly. It's no trolling. What is ZAR? South African Rand. Okay. 14 of that is 85 US cents. Okay, it's based on another dollar dono. Thank you very much. Oh, it's kind of funny. So it's a ZAR. It's kind of cool though. I like that. But okay, a little more in there. Thank you very much. Getting close, getting close. Oh, Rock and Roller gets his Evo. Yeah, South African Rand. Very cool. Shout out to South Africa. But yeah, we can check that out soon. Like I said, it might be a night stream at times like that, but the server itself should be open for the legendaries, even if, like, the server itself should be open even if we're not on. I don't think, like, we have to be on for it to be open, so you'll still be able to, you know, chill in there. But there's also obviously going to be, like, the no spoilers rule, right? So, like, you know, if you go find the legends like that, there's that. And I'm actually not sure, too, like, if the legends are, like, only one per server. That may also have to be, like, I might have to be, like, no legendaries if it is. Just so for the story of the server, but we'll see. Troll teams? No. Not happening. Well, just don't greet. Well, yeah, I think Stellarcade, I think what he means is to use against us, not his own team. He means, like, because I know what Cooper's talking about. He talks about the same thing with champions. He's talking about using a troll team, like, you know, if we do versus viewers and he brings out a troll team or whatever. It'll probably be different. Look, if Stellarcade wants to fight it, he can. I'm not doing it. He can fight it, dude. I'm good. I am not doing that. But it will be different because, like, it's going to be his content too. Like, whatever he's doing on it. So, you know. There'll be some stuff he's a little more into, right? Those trolls can be gods so fast. Yeah, for real. ZAR. Okay, I saw that. So that's pretty cool. Kaiju, you just joined? Just joined the server? Joined the stream. But yeah, so who knows? I mean, I don't know exactly what the moves are tonight, but I do know that Stellarcade is off tomorrow. Oh, no, he's not off tomorrow. He goes in late tomorrow, so who knows? I don't know if we check it out even as early as tonight. We might, if we really got the itch. But let's see. If we hit the goal today, then maybe. Because we do have plans later on in the evening, but it would be like a night stream. But who knows? It could be cool. But if not, it'll be later on. Just once we have the time to. And of course, all the dono stuff is gonna go straight to the server cost. Helps both of us out, no doubt. So very much appreciated. You have a team you found on Champs. It's a troll team. Cooper, you could talk to me once you hit Master Ball. You stop worrying about them troll teams, start getting the points up. Floor 50 is Clement. Okay, that's a start. Goodbye, Rotom. Okay. Earthquake. I actually don't mind running at a point, but I don't want grass or ground. I could get rid of Stone Axe. We kind of don't need that right now. I did not mean to match that. Lance Wrath. Goodbye to Dene. Lance Wrath again. Was it sturdy? No. He's a goner. I don't need Rock Blast. No, we're good. We'll take it. Alrighty. Cooper, you've literally told me about that type of team before. Like, way back, too. I guess you went back to it. How much was the goal again? Deep Sea? The goal itself is 18, but 10 donos was the closest I could put on there. 10 $2. So, like, 18, 20. Yeah, it's roughly 17 for the monthly. It's going to be higher in the future months, but the first month is cheaper. We're picking Torchic. We all? I don't know about that. And then it will guaranteed be this month because I want to make sure all my legendaries of this month get their value should they want to. And, you know, you don't have to join, obviously, but you obviously get the choice to. And now, yeah, I have heard that it depends on the mod pack, what Solar Arcade said. I was talking about the, grinding for them. I've heard some of them are roaming in that pack, but we have to see. If I had one Pokemon region I needed to live in, you said life, so I'm guessing to live in, we'll see. If Star Arcade wasn't at work and we hit the donut, I'd have been like, boom, you know, let's hop on it. As soon as we finish the run. But we've been eyeing it for a few days now. Even for ourselves. I know you deleted it because of spoilers, so thanks for that, Geek. I don't think it was, though, because he doesn't even know for sure the same mod pack. But thanks for being safe. And it's just random, so he's basically saying if it spawns or not, and all mon are in the game, so it's probably fine, but thanks for being safe anyway. I appreciate the extra. It's my goated mod. We like the slop servers that make starters shiny. Yeah, I gotta take the Go Rail if you can, for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. If we hit the goal, I'll at least set it up today. Oh, whoa! Mega Bracelet at 53. Of course, when we want it late, we get it in one of the earliest we've gotten yet, right? It's good for the showcase, terrible for my sanity. It's going to be pretty bad. We'll see. $55 Ivy. Lance Wrath. Eat the Lava Plume for nothing. Blow away Typhlosion. Corviknight. We have Bitter Blade for that. That's pretty good. It does live one, but it's still easily cooked. And there's Garchomp Unleashed in full force. That is a horrible shiny. That is a terrible color on him, dude. That's really bad, actually. Not a fan of that one. Boldor, Sandstorm. We're going to get Sandstream. You don't need it. Alright, well, we're live here. Bitter Blade for the grass type, too. Okay. We like that. Dragon Hammer. Goodbye, Duosion. We should be moving for a while here. Torterra, Crunch, don't need. Good work, Big Nugget, and keep it pushing. And we got my dealer. Did they update his sprite? I don't remember him holding that Pokeball, but I could be just misremembering. Pricey deal, what do we get? Protein and calcium? Hey, well, that helps both, whichever one we get. Can't even take that as a sign of what we're getting. Alright, onward we go. One issue I'm recently with Garchomp, though, is that without super effective, he is not one-tapping that much. So that's a little tricky. You say, have I seen Blue Shiny as Selgor? I have not. People just getting used to new meta for the next season. Okay. The next season. Do you like the R2 shiny for Garchomp? I do not. Yeah, the shiny and... Yeah, I agree with that. For once, I agree with Karma. That's pretty bad. Bro looks like he dipped himself in Cheeto powder. Deep Sea might as well help with the goal. Crazy $10 dono. Okay, very much appreciate that. So what is that at now? That puts us at... Wait, what? Did this flash... Why is it flashing up twice? Oh, it's just glitching. Okay, right? He didn't donate twice, did he? Yeah, it was the one, but thank you. Very much appreciate it. Yes, I have a Discord. It's in the description of the stream and everything that I do. It's always down there. But insane $10 dono. Thank you. So what? 10 plus 2 plus... 2 basically again, so we're at 14. Okay, we're very close, very close. We are at 14. A little bit more and we are there. Another protein, we'll take that. Clef Key. We'll bitter blade through this. Well, it lives 1. So do we. And down it. All right, bye-bye. We'll go... I kind of want to go back to Plains, Loki, because I guess I did it wrong. Over Lab. So, yeah, I'm just going to go back to Plains. You guys talking maybe in the Discord server, but not everyone watching is. Some people might want to know. So, it's okay. And clearly, the person who asked isn't. The Elite Redux Pokerogue version. I've heard of it, though, but they don't support it or allow talk because apparently there's some AI involved or whatever. I'm not anti-AI, but I'd have to kind of see if I cover it. It's Levitate, okay. So, at some point. Maybe. Okay, poison's not nice. Your family made you drink some good stuff yesterday. Okay, Cooper. What are you, 8? I'm gonna link the photo in Discord. The photo? I was saying earlier too, dude, how I was having to build in. Oh, Bushy Boy with another 2. Okay, Bushy Boy. Thank you very much for the $2 donut. That puts us at 10 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. So 16. We're right under. Literally one more. Like even like let me see. Because it's exactly 1687. One more dollar and we hit the goal. One more dollar and we hit the goal. Oh, Blue Shiny Selgar is pretty cool. That's what you're talking about. Very nice, very nice. Yep. One more dollar and we are there. One more dollar and we are there, and it is confirmed to happen this month. As soon as we have the time, which could be today, could be in a few days. But it's coming. There's something else I actually had an idea of something we could do low-key too. So I'm going to talk to Stellar Arcade actually. I'm going to talk to him about it because there's a couple of things we can do. They never... Well, for one, you should join it. How about 5... Okay. Deep Sea, $5 dono. We have hit the goal. We have hit the goal. I can't end the one up top. But just know it is hit. And I'll leave a pinned message. We have hit the goal. The Cobblemon server is coming ASAP. Thank you, amazing goats. You guys killed it with that. You guys killed it with that. And what about 10 extra on top of that? Yo! You guys are crazy, dude. Thank you for the donos. You guys are goated. You guys are goated for that. We have beyond hit the goal. I'm gonna go ahead and pin that message. What is this? Oh, okay. I think it was tweaking. I'm gonna pin that up and let incoming people know that we've hit the goal. My message low-key just vanished, dude. What the hell? Pin, is it showing for y'all? Yeah, there we go. Okay, it is. Amazing, dude. Thank you guys for the goated donos. We will be playing some Cobblemon. Cellarcade and I are going to take it on, and we're going to see. Maybe I'll see if my artist can make a custom thumbnail for it. Something cool with us. We'll see. I don't know how much time they'll have, but if they do, maybe we'll do something a little custom. I haven't done some custom art for a series in a little while because they've been so busy, but would love to get something on there. And it become, ooh, Baton. Okay, we got Baton. So we can do Shell Smash, Torterra, or Toxicroak, and then swap into Garchomp. So that can work pretty nicely. Let's do Torterra, so it'll be easier for the swap, but that's looking nice. But yup, I think they're doing great. Nah, Daniel, I think that they're doing amazing, man. Daniel is always like that when people start dono, dude. It's so funny, dude. He's always a hater when it comes to the donos. He cracks me up. I really appreciate you, goats. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. All my legendaries, I will be able to see who is legendary. So if you are of a legendary tier, I'll leave an announcement as well, officially on both YouTube and Discord. Reach out to me, preferably on Discord, if you're going to be playing on the Minecraft. And I will make sure to get y'all in. Legendaries can already add me on Discord anyway. You're free to have me added on there. So definitely reach out to me, and then we'll work something out. I'm going to draft up some rules and stuff. I'll probably work on that. I'll have a little bit of time today, hopefully, to touch that up. If not, I'll work on it soonish. Shouldn't be too complicated on the rules, just some basic stuff. Maybe I'll work on some of that before stream is over if I'm ahead. Linking cord. This is for Boldor. I didn't realize he was a trade Evo. Okay. Yeah, there. If you had your paycheck, you would have put a crazy. It's okay, Cooper. There's never any pressure, man. You worry about getting your stuff right first. I always just appreciate my donos. I only asked for this because you guys wanted it, so I thought it'd be a cool idea. But like I said, all of that dono is going into all of like the base for the server. I'm putting that right in there for you guys. So I thought it was pretty nice. Facts. Y'all work quick. W Voltage Crew. Facts. The Voltage Crew is goated as always, dude. They are locked in. So that series is coming. Oh, Cooper got his car? Yes, sir. But yeah, it's goated Voltage Crew, dude. They're always locked in. All right, Plumeria, let's go. This is going to be an easy sweep, dude. Poison is great for us, so. Good, because she put me through it recently. Was it Meganiums? I think it was Meganiums she put me through it. I do have some stuff to set up Garchomp, and I'm just using him base for now, but I have some, like, people who can help. So we'll do that. We'll do Egg Voucher Plus. Alright, we did. Easy sweep. I mean, Garchomp is poison. What more can you ask for, right? Maybe if we need extra people, the ones who help the goal could get dibs after ledge. That could be true as well. Those who contribute a little bit could potentially get in with that, since they are directly helping. You might be right. You know, I might take a note of this. The ones who donoed, I will have the footage as well. But let me write that down. You know, I'll reach out. Maybe we'll see on there. I know that the ones who did the legendaries are a little up higher, but to be fair, the ones donating may be able to get a little something in there as well. So you know, we'll see. Let me write it down and then we'll work something out. So let me switch over real quick just in case so I can remember. All right. So just in case, you know, Bushy Boy helped. Deep Sea helped a lot. I know there was a couple others in there as well. I know I'm forgetting someone right off the top of my head, dude. TC Bushy Boy, where was it up earlier? Astral, there we go. I knew it, like, it was right at the tip of my brain. And Cooper. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. You guys did help with the goal. Maybe, first access goes to the Legends, and then they get a little bit there, but I have to double check. Like, what I don't want to do, though, is I don't want to have to kick people. Thanks, Geek. I don't want to have to kick people, like, after the month, because it goes to the next month, right? So, I do prefer the Legendaries get in, and you keep access so long as you're there. But we will see. We will see. How about Pastor Cooper? I already did crazy stuff for your donos. You already got videos and other stuff too. Facts, exactly, dude. Was there exactly Dial? Like, you don't have to. I say this all the time. Like, what did Dial say earlier too? Being broke, that kind of thing. I say this all the time with y'all, and I say it every time anyone donates anything. I never ask for the donos for, like, myself or any of that kind of thing. This is the first time I've even had any kind of dono event at all. It's just a feature that's on Livestream. That would be cool as a way to, like, you know, make this happen. But all of my viewers are mega appreciated, dono or not. And you guys all definitely know how I feel about that. I've said it on cam at least 20 times. I don't value viewers more than the other because they dono or don't know once, or even if they donate a ton of times. I really appreciate it greatly for those purposes, but I'm here because of every single viewer, and every new viewer I get helps push the channel up. You know, at the end of the day, this making money is something that, you know, helps with me with a number of things. That's why I'm so grateful for it. But I do this for the fun and the community of YouTube. That's like what is my #1 core. So you guys all have immense value. My chatters, my lurkers, my viewers who only watch the videos, my viewers who only watch the streams, my donoers, you know, all of you have immense value just doing what you do. Do not feel bad because you cannot donate. I am not trying to make you feel bad about that. No one in chat is making you feel bad about that. So don't beat yourself up for that. There's no point, right? All right, floor 70. We're up against Babarrel. Easy eat on that superpower means Babarrel, though. What do you expect? He lowered his own defense, so he's done. Yep, Dragon Hammer, goodbye. And that's 70 easy. Let's go back Lake, and this time we'll avoid construction site. Yep, you guys tons of support. But yes, Cooper, you asked me for things with your donos, and you got those things, so I can't count that anymore. I made whole videos and streams and all because of your donos, and you got it. You got it. Well, funny enough, I went this way, and then I ended up getting the teleport, so I may as well just check it out. Maybe we'll just go to space, which actually would be bad. Back to lab? Illusion of choice. Illusion of choice. We still get through it, even with its boost, but it's probably living a next one, tragically, because it's double defense boosted now. Well, maybe we live one now. We healed a lot. Oh, we got it. Crit. Nice. Good job, Garchomp. Okay, well, we make it through that, but the illusion of choice, dude. All routes lead back to lab. Shiny Charm, though. We'll take that. I mean, hey, can't complain about that one. Let me lower my volume a little bit. What about the LARPers? They help in their own way. I'll take in their own way, but they're on thin ice. But yeah, so we'll see. Because again, I want to be able to give some people the ability to get in, but I don't want to do my legendaries dirty. They're getting a lot from that, from the legendary tier, but this is like their thing first and foremost. So if I extend it, then I'll extend it to them as well. Because like donoing helps get it in, but like I feel like people who dono could get a little extra reward too, depending on what happens with it. So let me work some stuff out, but I do want to make everyone happy as much as possible. I don't want anyone to feel robbed at all. So we shall see. Maybe at the very least, the people who make donos, I'll give you an extra Pokemon you can nickname that you want to, or like I'll put a sign up for you, like in honor. Like we'll build you guys like an honorary wall that'll celebrate you in the videos. The ones who make this happen, at a minimum. I think that'd be pretty cool. I've seen that before. I think when I was a kid. I don't need the rose. I have a master. So that'd be pretty cool, pretty fun. Burmy LARPer? I love Burmy. Burmy is a LARPer for sure. I disagree with them on that. I think they really do need to get their own they need to, you know, play the games, get some experience. But other than that, I mean, I still love Burmy as a person. Burmy's a great supporter. There are very few viewers, even if I disagree with you, there's very few viewers or people I dislike or have disliked in my channel history. I've only ever had real issues with like 2 or 3 people. One major one, I told you guys a story about, who like was really like trash talky about the RPGs and then said, you know, that they weren't going to watch me anymore. And then they comment months later still watching me. That was really funny. Hello, Lesterin. Yeah, I think I'll try and finish this run, and I'll at least set up some basics on the server. I gotta do one of those, like, live streams where I'm doing, like, a real-life live stream, and I'm gonna take y'all to go see Star Arcade at the job. Be like, yo, it's time to get him out of here. I'm not gonna do that. You need this, Toxic Rope. RPGs are the most fun games. I love them, dude. And, I have a point on that. I keep starting and not finishing, so we'll get to that in a minute. Giovanni, gym leader at 80. Good Things was in space. Lands Wrath. Sturdy survives. Bulldoze lowers our speed, but we are very fast, so Iron Head takes it out. Then Dragon Hammer. Dragon Hammer. Lands Wrath. Garchomp's still sweeping at this point in the game. I do like, even without the setup, he's getting a lot of one-taps. Oh, we're out of PP. Go Iron It. I say that as he doesn't. I think he probably has Solid Rock, though. Let's just try and use Dragon Hammer. No, he's just tanky. Okay, well. Right when I was hyping him up, right? Second run, by the way, that I've gotten a Shiny Charm. Hopefully we actually get a Shiny from it. But yeah. So, he's still doing pretty good, though. I have liked that. I have liked that. I do believe RPGs are the most fun games. That's why I do them. But Alessian is not wrong. I mean, literally just yesterday, we were doing the bad design of the story mode in Sparking Zero. That wasn't fun at all. There are not fun RPGs. To me, though, I'm very positive. I feel like I'm a very positive guy on when it comes to RPGs. I feel like I'm very positive on that. So I tend to be a little more forgiving, and it's me with not even just RPGs. It's me with like everything. I'm a very positive enjoyer of media. So I do, it takes a lot for me to say something is ass or not like it. I would like to say, especially if it has any kind of story involvement. Same with TV shows, all that kind of thing. I really do like to see the best in things or like appreciate it for what it is. So if I say something is ass, you know it's really ass. It's really ass. Now, I know that how I rate Pokemon is not something that that doesn't extend to. I definitely flame Pokemon who are bad. That's definitely true. When it comes to media, I'm a very positive consumer of media. This is normal Garchomp bite. Okay, we need to talk. But there are bad ones, and that's that. But RPGs in general, I think, are the most fun genre. I can agree. I can definitely say. Definitely say. So we got this. Now, we have regular Garchomp bite, but we still have time. Someone told me you can hold the regular Garchomp bite and not have it proc, but we did get it first, so I think it's going to be regular Garchomp for this video. It's going to be Garchomp. It's what we found. Tragically. See, now it's basically kind of right way. Use Master Ball, find Volcano, get Shiny Charizard, believe. A Shiny I'd want that I don't have. Any ZA Mega is probably on that list. All the ZA Megas I don't have Shiny, I would love to have Shiny, just because it's cool right now, right? But yeah, it looks like we're doing this Chomp, so let's see it in action. It's gonna be in regular Garchomp this time. Alright, so we have gotten the Mega Stone very early here at 82, but the one we are showcasing is regular Garchomp. Now, my Garchomp Z fans, do not worry. He's not gone for good. He will be back later at the end of the list, but Mega Garchomp doesn't have a video yet, so he's gonna get done at the end of the ZA list. He will be back again, and have a chance to get the ZA Mega, and we're going to try another stream showcasing it. So look forward to that, but for this time around, we are going to go ahead and be taking Mega Garchomp. So we're going to see if this guy can cook. We're going to see if this guy can cook. Race to the bush, okay. Firefly, which also, Firefly, I realized, I forgot to do this as a shout out. This is a channel members Pokemon. Let me go ahead and double check who Firefly is. What do you either pass on the Garchomp fight and try for the other? Like, what do you mean, what if? Like, I literally said I wasn't going to do that. Bro tried to be slick with it. What if you didn't take it? Firefly is recent. That's Dark Vader's. Yes, dude, I was hoping he'd be here. Dark Vader's not around today. That's a shame. He is a member still, I'm almost positive. Dark Vader. Yep, OG Hobbit, my boy. So, that's his. So, let me shout him out real quick. But I was hoping he'd be here. I was hoping he'd be able to see his mon in action. Quick shout out on Firefly, who is a channel member Pokemon. That belongs to my boy, Dark Vader. Dark, not Darth. It is Dark Vader or OG Hobbit. It shows up as either one sometimes. Shout out to the GOAT. He's been a supporter of the channel for a while here. Been a member for a bit. I love his comments. Love him there in stream. Not here today, crazy enough. But I hope you see this video and see that your GOAT got some use out there. If you want to become a channel member and support the channel, consider hitting that subscribe plus button. At the minimum tier, you get your favorite Pokemon nickname, whatever you want. And it is going to be used in every Pokemon game I play. And speaking of other Pokemon games, we are going to be doing a Cobblemon server for the channel and everyone participating in it. If you want in the secret invite into the server, then you can become a legendary sword. It's very, I know it's a lot, it's big, because there's not going to be that many slots that we're giving out. But if you want to be in there and be in potential videos and streams pertaining to the server, then you become a legendary sword. And if you are, reach out to me on Discord. And you not only, of course, to add me there anyway on the Voltage account, but you also do get the invite. So if you're interested in that, consider becoming a lowest tier of your favorite Pokemon, which you may see featured in Cobblemon, or if you're super insane, a highest tier. We just, during this stream recording now, set a goal to see if we could hit the amount needed to set up a monthly server, and we did. And so as such, we will be keeping it going. So if you are interested in that, then definitely come check it out. Shiny is good for its Mega. It does look a little bit better for its Mega. It does look a little bit better. In Garchomp and Mega? Oh, no, I disagree. It's just, maybe it's because the blades have a slightly different color, too, that I like it better, but yeah. True, if we did find Rayquaza, we could add him to the team. All right, see this guy in action. He's slower, but is going to hit harder. I actually think that's better, I'm not going to lie. Without him having D-Dance, I actually think that's not a bad thing. I think the extra offense is going to matter a lot. Yes, we sure did steamroll that goal. You guys were amazing. Oh, we can do whatever. Why not? W Mega, thank you. Steamroll that goal. We're steamrolling this run, too. It's a good day out here. Another protein. Okay, he's going to be hitting like a truck. Agreed. 83 is very good on Mega. Oh, so for this fight, I've been talking about the RPGs and how I'm stacked for months, right? But there's some games, like I said, that I want to play for myself off the channel to get ready for the ones I do want to play on the channel. Some I do want to play on the channel, and I just had, like, no time. Like, I need binging on these RPG, like, times where I'm playing it. I really do need to be locked in because it is crazy work, right? It's about to be a part of my daily. Like, right now, I'm beating a game right now. Like, I got up today. I did my workout. I had to sit down. Like, just as much of the workouts I got to be scheduled. I got to start scheduling playing these games, dude, because I need to be making progress, and I need to start, like, almost all my free time got to be devoted to the sticks when I'm not doing work or with friends, because it is crazy how much I need to get done for the rest of the year, dude. RPGs galore. Galore. Boss is a Alolan Golem. Free eats. Lands Rat. This guy's got a lot of stats being juiced right now, and like I said before, I actually do think, we'll go Dojo this time to get out of here. I actually do think that this Mega is going to be very good. I actually do think that even, like, D-Dance would have made him amazing, but if we're not having defense, or if we're not having D-Dance, I actually prefer this Garchomp over the other one. Because I do think he's going to be one-tapping. The other one, maybe, you know, this might be a blessing in disguise for my Garchomp Z fans, because D-Dance might just be better for us to have when we do it showcase later. So. Sounds like a metal, if I can speak. Metal water bottle hitting the desk. Yeah, it was. It's right here. It's I literally just picked it up and drank it. So, yeah, 83 is really good. One of the possible, agreed. It was quite weird before Mega. Have I played Octopath Traveler? I played the second one on the channel, not beaten though. That was during my era. I was playing a lot of games before I was like getting live, and I didn't beat them. So it's in one of my unfinished series that I will be beating. But there are still a number of episodes of it on the channel, and it's on my list to go back and finish or restart at some point if I need to soon enough. But it's a great one. I do very much I loved it. I loved Octopath. It was a very fun game. $94. We get the Flock of Delibird. I'll take the money. Why not? And let's go to 95. I'll do Land's Wrath. Okay, instantly swap now, so they're not going to stay in anymore. They're a little scared of the Mega Garchomp. Bitter Blade. Does crit in one shot the Corviknight. We'll take that. We do a dire hit on. Their own Garchomp? Okay. We outspeed, but eventually they may outspeed us. We might literally see the weakness firsthand. Can't even script that, dude. Reuniclus cooked. Bitter Blade here. And then Land's Wrath. Got him. Got him. Alrighty, we don't need EQ on this guy. We have Land's Wrath, Black Belt, overall just a better pick. Give that to Toxicroak some more, and keep it pushing. Part 1 is goated. Graphics are beautiful. Garchomp's gonna be your mascot. You're a mascot Pokemon. I'm not sure what that means, but that's sick. I've never played Part 1 Octopath. I should do that. I know Stellar Arcade ended up buying Zero at some point. I don't think he's played it in a bit, especially because I have him on Digimon right now. He's been cooking in Digimon, dude. But, he's going to... He told me Zero was amazing. So, I actually want to really try that at some point, too. So many games, dude. So many RPGs to play. I really want to. Oh, yeah. You mentioned Pokemon Xenoverse. I have to check that out. I have heard of it before, though. I have heard of it. I don't think it's really that new, though. I heard about it a while back. But it's still cool. Hitmonchan. We will go ahead and Dragon Hammer, take him out, and there we go. Oh, Legendary Egg Hatch. Forgot we had this. Who is this? An Arceus dupe. Okay. No new move? That's whack. No new move is crazy, dude. Come on. I don't really go jungle often. Let's go for once. No, I know what you're talking about, Alessurin. I was talking about the first one and Zero. I've never played either one of them, is what I was saying. When I have the time, I'm going to beat Sans on stream or in vid. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I'm probably doing that on vid because it's going to take me way too long, and I can't deal with y'all on stream doing that. I can't. Yeah, I know y'all are going to be rage baiting and calling me ass and a bunch of things, and it's going to be true, and I just can't. I can't take it. So, there's that. But I'm not going to lie to you. I'm getting so cooked. I'm literally going to draft Stellar Arcade to help me, dude. Like, it's going to take me hours to beat Sans. It's going to take me hours. So, probably it's going to be on, probably it's going to be on video when I do go back to Undertale. Maybe, like, the week, maybe, like, you know, this lower end of the year is pretty stacked, so I can't promise anything. But, like, if I haven't done it by, like, next January... If I haven't done it by, like, next January, like, maybe Stellar Arcade's birthday wish can be me going back to Undertale. But who knows when. It may be earlier than that. You believe if Arceus was made in Gen 9, Sig Move Judgment would be 120 base power and physical or special, depending on which set is higher? Yeah, that's a cool theory. I mean, they could just update at any point, but they just haven't decided to. Have I played Hollow Knight? No, I have not, but Stellar Arcade has. If you want to see some Hollow Knight, check it out. He played through the whole game and through the sequel, so I would recommend checking out his. Sekiro is super hard, dude. I've heard that a lot. Sekiro is a very hard game. Calcium, we don't need that for this guy anymore. Sekiro is very hard. I have heard a lot from people who've played it. Oh, it's raining. Yeah, eventually. Eventually. Max Lure, why not? You can do Black with Wukong, you can do Sekiro. I believe in you. I agree with you for sure. I gotta go back to Elden Ring too, dude. I was loving my Elden Ring playthrough. It was so much fun. That was so much fun. Those on stream be pretty funny. But you gotta watch out for spoilers there, dude. People love to spoil Elden Ring to like the all the way through. Oh, your dad got you the full version of Time Strangers because you got him hooked on. You got your dad hooked on it. Oh, go Cooper! See, I love spreading Digimon love, man. Like, ugh, that makes me so happy. I'm so proud. So proud of you. So proud of me. Great job, Cooper. Great job. Ramos Gym. He's grass, but it is raining, I believe. I'll still try it anyway. It is raining, right? Yeah. I'm probably just better off using my dragon moves then. Crap Pluff. Yeah, I mean, this is free eats, dude. He's doing really good. I'm honestly not like, you know, we're 110 in. He's got some better tanking. That lack of speed may matter in, like, competitive, but he's doing better here, without a doubt. I mean, you know, the offense is adding up even without setup. If he had setup, he would be really good. He is kind of a nothing burger with, you know, he's a bit of a nothing burger with, abilities. And apparently it came to my attention, too. He was nerfed, by the way. He was nerfed. So, with that being said, I can kind of see. But I like him, and I think that we really could have just let him be a little crazy, and it would have been fine. You know, he's so garbage in normal Pokemon, right? Like, could he not be crazy just once? But positive feelings still as of 112. Is it a Cobblemon server? It's going to be a Cobblemon server for me and Stellar Arcade doing a series. And we are going to let all Legendary Sword channel members into the server. But yes, amazing job, Cooper. Amazing job. See, Dial, that emphasizes something I want to address. I don't like tips. I go into RPGs trying to give you guys my most authentic and, like, you know, original experience. That's my whole brand, is authenticity. You know? So that's what I like to go in and do. I don't really like tips and advice and anything that could even be spoilery. So I'm not a fan of that. That's why I'm a little hesitant when it comes to some of the streams or some of the stuff. But I will ask sometimes. And if I ask, I appreciate it. But I don't really want them, like, people will just say it in chat. Had someone come in yesterday who was making those comments immediately, not realizing they were spoiler. Some people just don't like, it doesn't click to them. No offense, but, you know, it's a little tough. So, yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. I'm not a big fan of that. It's a pain, but it's okay. Oof. We only have 5 land wraps. Find Plumeria here. That can be a little tricky. Got him. We're going to be out on 1, but we'll probably be fine. Does she have, like, a Serena in the back? This is Salazzle here, but we're out. Doesn't matter. Dragon Hammer. Go ahead and heal me back up with them leftovers. You know what I'm going to say. Shell Bell would go hard. Oh, yeah. Nugget, and let's fight Guzma for the first time. Alright, we got Bitter Blade for this, so we should be going to work. Alright, yep. 1 instant crit, 2. Golisopod. Dragon Hammer for him. Gonna really help Bitter Blade when he gets to the second stage. Lowered our defense, which isn't nice, but it's still okay. Bitter Blade for the Scizor. Rock Winded can be a Dragon Hammer victim. Almost everything in one shot, though he did debuff us. That's not nice. That hurts. But we still should be fine enough. Not to mention, obviously, the healing from Bitter Blade helps this one's build a lot. Just keeping us going even when we take the hits. Of course, when they barely live from that, it's not as nice. When we're at, like, you know, full and then we get damaged, but it happens. It happens. Alright, we got this. Thank you, thank you. He gave a lot of... Oh, he gave Rogue Ball. Oh, so if you already have both items, he gives Rogue Balls. I never saw that. Huh, okay. And we got a Focus Band for this guy? I will take that. Yeah, thank you, Dial. You finished Cyber Sleuth for the 5th time. Really want Time Stranger? Time Stranger is my most cursed video game ever. But I recently started playing it again when I got it really cheap on Switch too. And so I'm doing another playthrough of it to finally fully beat the game. I've never fully beaten it, but I played it like 4 or 5 times. So, very excited. Very excited to try and get that. We like that. But awesome, man. I hope you can get it soon. Next time you have money, I recommend it. Next time you can afford it. You should definitely cop. It's so worth it. God of War. I haven't got into it yet. We'll be playing that through on the channel when the time comes. Ooh. We got Swords Dance, however. So, I think I'm going to pass up Iron Head here. And we did get a setup for this guy, so he's going to be moving, like, even more monsters. And then we get the pile of garbage. Oh my gosh, this run has been amazing, dude. Leftovers and Shell Bell, we will take it. I was just asking for it. And there we go, dude. Okay, that's not crazy or anything. Cyber Sleuth voltage? What'd I say? I thought I said Cyber Sleuth. I guess I said something different. I don't remember what I said. Oh, I gotta get a ether. Oh, here's one right here. Boss of 120 is Aegislash. If we weren't one-shotting before, we are one-shot. Oh, well, not this time. He's in defense mode, but we're gonna be one-shotting more now. Garchomp going crazy. Actually, he's only +1 because he has debuff, right? No, he's +2. But Mirror's defense Aegislash. He cooked anyway. He's gonna be going insane. Dementia RPGs? Oh, come on, Yato, bro. Y'all are such assholes. Y'all are crazy, dude. I said Time Stranger was cursed. Oh, sorry. Cyber Sleuth is cursed. Yes. Cyber Sleuth's my most cursed game. That's the one that is super cursed. Time Stranger is my favorite game of all time currently. #1. Got the egg event as well. Getting a lot of events today. Let's use... well, we were asked specifically by someone in chat to use Torterra, so let's do it. Torterra, go ahead and Shell Smash. Here comes a Fire Punch. Or Ice Punch, okay. That was ×4 effective, and still, with -2 defense, we ate that. Headlong Rush. Goodbye, Clefable. Lucario, same thing. I love Torterra. I've used him in a number of videos, so I had to bring him out for a little bit so we have the chance. Headlong Rush again. And there goes Wigglytuff. Easy win. We'll take the Leppa. And keep it moving. Volt, your thing is Time Stranger for you is like $90. That's 1.5K for you. Well, I mean, that's different currencies. It's not the same value. It's still going to be the same regardless, right? Although your country might have different, like, amounts of what's, like, a lot of money. But, it's 90 for me. That's a lot. 90 is, like, a very special edition. It's more like 70 base. Although I do recommend getting 90. doesn't really matter. Do I like using Quaquaval? Yes, I do. Quaquaval is a very good mod. Another protein, dude. Okay. What is that, 4? 4? Plus we got Swords Dance? Like, okay. Okay. Have I used G-Max Cinderace yet as a carry? I don't think I have, no. This guy had Ting Lu! Yo, this random dude just sent out Ting Lu! Who is this guy? Another Focus Band, okay. Just got a second Focus Band, and then we're gonna have a gym against Mightiest Foe here. Gordy. Okay, Swords Dance. This isn't, like, holy juice. You're not gonna find much better for Mega Garchomp. Okay, cooking. We're just tearing through this. I mean, I'll take the bonus rewards. Everything we get from here is just extra plus, but look at us go, dude. Mega Garchomp looking this crazy was not on my agenda. Oh, and right now he's in Sandstorm, so this hitting even harder. That's what we're talking about. Gordy says, want to climb in a hole. Multi-lens? Yeah, why not, dude? Let's just get multi-lens as well. Why not? Go ahead and throw that on this bad boy, dude. Sure. Then double boss. All right. Dragon Hammer. Actually, we can just do the double lands Wrath plus Fury Wrath combo. Okay, get through those bars. Like, okay. Why not? Why not? Garchomp going stupid crazy right now. Crazy work, crazy work. Yeah, Galarian Moltres all over again. Facts. Multi-leds too. Yup. Insane runs. Insane runs. Some G-Maxes I have shown in videos. Like, I've had them on for something or another. But I'm not sure they all have challenges for them. So I'd have to check. But, like, I haven't done a series specifically getting all the G-Maxes done. W Luck, W Mon, just OP. Facts. Facts. I haven't done my egg vouchers this video, right? Got some stuff waiting in the gotcha. 2 5 pulls. Okay, and then a 10 as well. An epic, nice, and a Manaphy. It's great. Definitely accidentally mashed that. I was trying to drink water. Voltage RNGs. Yep, great pick, Bushy boy. Great pick. We're a little halfway in, so a little reminder for the stream. $20 dono will land you the next pick on what the next stream and video is. Anything 20 or above. Otherwise, we may have a game at the end to decide. So, up to anyone. Tikaton flying for no reason. Facts. Another black belt. Toxicroak in the back saying, just let me out, bro. I'm ready. He's just itching to come out and fight. He got 3 black belts wrapped around his waist, and he is ready to cook. Loki should have taken the PP up, but I don't really care. Tinkaton hitting air balloon. Not the way he ate that ground attack, you don't. PB Max, go ahead and max out Lance Wrath for me. 140 gym is Sabrina. Swords Dance. And we can go for a Lance Wrath. I brought all support. I probably didn't even need it, dude. At least we got to see some stuff, but... I could have used Bitter Blade, but I didn't need to. And it's only hitting the one time, still doing more than enough damage. Like, this is overkill, dude. There's nothing they can do. Nothing they can do. Go back to Dragon Hammer, even more damage. Like, okay. Alakazam lands a hit. We live it, though. And goodbye. Easy sweep by Firefly. New ability lead. His partner Eevee, Corsola. Corsola got its last hidden move. Salt Cure. That's great. I'm sure it's such a fire mon to use, guys. So cool. Then we get a Fearow event. Alright. Does it get a free hit? It does. Oof. Am I faster? No. He's just setting up. That's going to one-shot me, dude. I better throw a ball. There we go. Alright. Thanks, Fearow. Keep it moving. Berry Pouch? Don't mind if I do. I'll take that. Let's go ahead and cook these guys and we'll fight the rival again. Goodbye, Blaziken. Max Lure we could do again, which I actually don't mind. Why not? Still looking for shinies. 145. Alright, they're going to swap, so let's go ahead and get a Swords Dance going. I'll go ahead and use that sun to my own benefit. Bitter Blade. One shots. No crit this time needed. There's Rayquaza. I don't think we outspeed. No, we do. And Dragon Hammer one-shots it. Goodbye. Only with one hit, too. We had two more in the back. Dragon Hammer. Bitter Blade again for the Rose Raid. Poison Point is proc. I don't think we have any Lums right now. No, we did. Reuniclus, Dragon Hammer. Easy Stomp. And then lands Wrath. One tap Typhlosion. Multi-lens literally for flavor. We're hitting at 75% power and still one-shotting everything. Like, what does it even do? Oh, a second leftovers. Sure. Actually, is that a third leftovers? Pretty sure it's a third. Yeah, a third leftovers. Like, just look at this screenshot. Is this summing up enough for anybody? Is this enough? Like, this... Okay, sure. Sure. Like, that's not ridiculous to any degree. These are just rares. More Rogue Balls? Don't need that. Just give me the nugget. Don't even need the items. Another Shell Bell. Got the Dragon Hammer, one of these. Oh no, I guess it didn't matter. Nice. Good Bitter Blade, it didn't really matter though. Talonflame Boss, easy work. We eat that for like nothing. And we get burned. I don't have any Lum, but we should still have it easy. Goodbye. Double burned, but it's okay. And we are through that. Damn, we don't get any space. That sucks. Let's go, well, if we're looking for shiny Charizard, let's go Volcano. And then C, In the Rain could actually suck. Didn't really think about that, but it'll be okay. At least 7 Shell Bells in Classic doesn't sound insane anymore. Yeah. I do really want that shiny Charizard. Yeah, I do. Ability training event. Not sure I need this. I'm not sure I want to train my cracked Garchomp either. Yeah. Not too sure. You're neutral. Could do Torterra, but I'm probably gonna get one tap, but we'll see. Torterra, let's give you Adamant. Again, he could one-tap us because he's got Ice Spinner, so that could suck. 2 bars, and then a little bit extra. We do live 1. Okay, good, because he didn't set up. Proc some berries there. And we're not set up either, though. Oh, man. Oh, he's still living. My leg. Eating a little bit of berries here that I don't want to waste. Come on. Just go down. Okay, well, at least we're going to live. There we go. All right, Torterra, you can be Adamant. Congratulations, buddy. All right, we're moving. We're moving. Pink Charizard. We'll see. Was Lucario Z added to the update? Nah, they just left him out on purpose. Screw that guy, right? Yeah, 5 shield was something. We still managed to do it. No shinies again, though. With Shiny Charm twice. That's not fun. No good eggs. Boss Incineroar. No shiny either. Goodbye. Actually, no, we can choose Ice Cave. It's going to be scary, but I think we try and persevere so we're not stuck in the water when we fight the E4. You gotta get going. Got night shift tonight. All right, see you later, Astral. Thanks for stopping by. Y'all are just goofing in chat right now. I have no idea what y'all are talking about. Wow, now we get an Adamant. I mean, I guess I can give it to Garchomp. Sure. They even give me that. 164 Plumeria. Okay, he has an Icy Wind. Sure. Why not? Lands Wrath? Yeah, it's sped because he lowered my speed twice, but should still be okay. All this healing we can do. I should have used Bitter Blade there, but it's okay. I mean, she's poison, dude. She's for eats. Garchomp, this is the most cracked Garchomp you're ever gonna see. Or most cracked normal Mega Garchomp. You ever wanted this guy to be good? Here you go. Get the chance, you know, just he's Omega juiced and at his peak. Stomping the game. I don't need those rogue balls, man. Nugget, more money for later. Guzma. Go ahead and swap for me. Nobody's staying in? Okay, well, see yourself. Oh, double setup. Who you feeling like? Bitterblade. Bye-bye, Glisspod. Cooking. There's nothing they can do. Oh, he lived. Oh, well. Yeah, he lived. He lived. He lived. Props to you, Buzzwole. Dragon Hammer for the Flygon. I heard a little bit. Did you eat that well, Flygon? And lands Wrath for the Circuitry. Horribly counterpicked. Alright, easy game. Relic Gold, sure. Worst custom shiny in this game, in your opinion, is Apom's level 3. It looks creepy. Is that right? Yeah, welcome back, KJ. I did just get the regular one. We don't need this Mary Mushroom for anybody right now. Nobody really needs this. Let's give another one a Toxicroak. Gimme Ghoul Chest. Normal stuff. That becomes Rogue Balls anyway, but sure, Enigma Berry. Alright, Bryson. We can eat one from a Galarian setup. Even into an Ice Gym. Even with a Frost Breath crit. We are in business and ready to cook. And there we go. He can even sweep an Ice Gym. What more can you ask for from him? Well, I guess I shouldn't say that until we actually see him sweep, but... Spoiler alert, I think he has it. This is our last gym, too. This one could be a little tricky, but let's just go with a Dragon Hammer. Goodbye. Well, never mind. Easy, without even needing the 2-piece. He's just that strong! Alright, easy work. Double team? Yo, they jumped him. It's not nice. He sure did get jumped. Only way they can deal with him, facts. They had to jump him. He is too good. Still no shiny. Only thing luck-wise we're really missing. But, I mean, the rest of it's been good, so what can you do? Y'all know Blocktails? No. There goes Daniel talking about some, I'm exhausted, I need to sleep. He's going to send this for the rest of the stream, by the way. He did the same thing yesterday. He's going to swear he needs to sleep. He's going to start sending in RPs on goes to sleep, and he's going to stay here the whole time. I don't know what possessed him to do this, but I guess he's entertaining himself. Oops. Snowy Forest, there's like mash right there. Snowy Forest Winning Boss is a Sandslash, a Alolan Sandslash, who I couldn't even finish introducing before he was one-tapped. Let's fight through Forest. Should be pretty easy for the E4 here, and let's cook. It's time to bring this run toward its landing zone. I should not have Source Dance, that was stupid. I'm gonna just heal back though. Took my Lychee though, it's not nice. Forgot, I literally just said E4 and then hit it, right, so. That's not me. Another Focus Band? Yeah, how about a third? Sydney. Gen 3, huh? Okay, Steven would be great. But Wallace would not be as great. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, just keep Dragon Hammering. Why do anything else? Why do anything else besides just win? Goodbye, Absol. We've seen Absol. It's best could have landed Wrath, but once again, who needs it? We can just literally hit the X button and win. Go ahead and heal all the way back up. 2 eggs. Manaphy. Fiona for the 100th time. Throwing in the pile of crap. Epic. Oh, okay. Galarian Articuno. I already have a shiny of that. And a new move, Secret Sword. We really should use it in one of these runs soon enough. Wide Lens. Dude, is it Zoroark? Does this move need it? Fury Wrath? No. Who needs this? They just keep loading me with them. I don't know. But alright, some more Toxicroak. He has too many. I don't know who else needs it. I tried to look. Can't find it. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Torterra, sure, just hold it. Or, you know, Garchomp, just hold it. Why not? Why not? Oh, well, there's the one thing you're missing was a shiny. It's not a new shiny, but a shiny no less. I will take it. We get shiny Spidops. Sure. Again, I would have preferred not having a dupe, but we'll take it. I'm not going to need this Master Ball, so. There we go. Spidops is caught. Master Ball, shiny Spidops. Little extra shiny right there. We can take the special defense here, why not? And let's fight Phoebe. Get the free Swords Dance off. And then Dragon Hammer our way to victory. There's nothing, like, it's, I say this all the time when I'm honest sweeping. But, like, yeah, there you go. Well, that Shadow Sneak. Hey, they lived. Props. Dusknoir tanked it. Let's go. And then they swap. W throw by the AI. Easy work. Defense, why not? Bitter Blade. Like, we have Immortal Health. Only thing I'm worried about is Mega Garchomp will probably one-shot us because we're not going to outspeed. Only thing I could see happening. Who is this Wide Lens for? They're just generating infinitely, dude. Okay, we have Ice, so let's see if we can do this. You're gonna eat an Ice Punch or something? Ice Hammer. Ooh, we tank it, though. Okay, get some health back. Thank you. Bitter Blade. Get the rest of the health back. Plus Shell Bell. Like, we're great in ice. Oh, that hurt. They outsped, but, well, I'll take all that health back. Thanks. Juicy. Look at that HP recovery. Blizzard. Oh, that's finally it. Yeah, that was enough. Okay, well, it couldn't entirely sweep that, but I think it did more than well enough. Zoroark. It flinched. It lived. Wow. Okay, Frost Last. Oh, no, it Focus Banded. It didn't do anything impressive. Sacred Sword. I mean, if the only time he goes down is into his times full weakness, I mean, I can appreciate that, right? Goodbye, Zoroark, though. Oh, no, it lived. Oh, no, I think we're going to down it. +1. Oh, no, we didn't. Wow. Okay, okay. Toxicroak. Oh. It's not nice. Victory Dance. Okay, do a lot of damage. Goodbye. Thunderous Kick. Show some of the guys a little bit. And go back Wall Ring. Alright, we got the money to spare. Free revive, I'll take. Give it max to the boy. Free one over here. Castle would have been fine too, but it's okay. Yikes. I actually need to leave you in. And then, oh, well. Thunderous Kick you. Swap Zoroark. Eat that. And then go Firefly and Fury Wrath. Nugget. Oh, we need to heal first. A little chunky, but we can't handle. We'll take the Nugget as well. And then go into Drake. Free eats. And the Jogging Hammer should stop. Here's a double-edged sword. Okay, they did debuff us too. And an Outrage. We do eat that with a good bit to spare. Okay. Could have been worse. I turned Dragon, right? Should expect that. Anchor Shot. Oh no, we can't escape. Brother, you're locked in here with me. And then he ran. Pure Aura made him flee. Got him. Nugget, he's fine. Oh, wow. A second shiny and it's a new one. Wow. That's not crazy or anything. Is it going to live Malignant Shade? Yeah. Wow. So we end up getting the second shiny and it is new. Shiny Grafai. Looks like he's covered in mud. We will definitely take that. Thank you. Has he won before? He hasn't? I can actually swap off somebody who's won. Gigalith, are you a winner? I'm going to swap off. Will Gigalith still help here? But no, we're not going to need it. I don't think we're going to need Gigalith at all. So, Gigalith, you can go. I think you're not going to be necessary. Just let Grafai just get a quick win in here. I'm a big fan of that. Quick full restore. A little chunky, but we'll take it. And let's fight the champ. Steven. Oh, wow. And we get the good one. Let's go. And set up a Sandstream Force. Gigalith, I let him go. He instantly betrayed me. Instantly joined the ops. I'm sorry. Into an Ice Hammer crit. Wow. He crit us. That's crazy. Okay, well, this might be harder than we thought. Might be harder than we thought. That was a devious crit. Regirock. Oh, that did no damage. He can tank. Explosion? Okay. It's a little rough. It's a little rough. Toxicroak, take it over from here. Oh, what? Is he gonna... No, is he gonna stay that way or... Terra. No, he's staying that way. Okay. Oh, why did I risk that, dude? Okay, we're throwing a little bit. We're throwing a little bit. All right, this is going to be scary. Torterra, you're our last chance. We got a one-shot, and if we don't, we're cooked. Headlong rush. He's still outsped? Damn! Alright, it's gonna be a strike one. Yeah, we're cooked. There's nothing I can do about this. Damn, that crit sold us the most, though. Alright, strike one for Garchomp. Damn, he still got one. Poor guy. He got robbed. But, you know, Mega Metagross Ice Hammer crit will do that to you, man. Like, that's maybe the speed difference. I don't know if he would have been faster if he was normal Garchomp than that. Someone tell me if he would have been. But he went kind of crazy. Alright, we're going to have to read this. I don't even know if we one-shot. Let's try. I doubt it, though. Okay. Well, we know that in comes the one-shot, so we're going to have to sack Grafaiai. Lowered speed. Okay. Back to Firefly. And lands Wrath. Now that we're faster. Okay, and we take it down. It's like he could do it. He just got unlucky. He probably would have lived no crit, despite like how crazy that might sound. But it was really bad. Maybe he wouldn't have. Who knows? But that was crazy coverage on him, dude. He was ready for that Garchomp. Steven says, slow your roll, buddy. You're not perfecting this. Otherwise, I mean, it's going to be another sweep. It's not a big deal. He does get one strike on his board, though. And there we go. Everything else is freeze. All right, Steven. I wasn't familiar with your game, bro. My bad. My bad, bro. I was sleeping on you a little bit. All right, let's go to the rival. Facts. He was waiting to counter chomp right there. Another Master Ball? Okay. Kobe. Another great Tusk. Why not? X attack. We like that. Gigalith snitched? Yeah, Gigalith told him, you're spitting. Gigalith betrayed us. L Gigalith? Facts. Let's do this. We're running basically a 5-man team with that Grafaiai, but we're going to make do. We're going to make do. All right, Swords Dance. Get that setup going. Then Bitter Blade. Take out the Corviknight with ease. Now here's the scary part. Do we just get one tapped or do we one tap it? We live. We do have an X defense, so it probably saved us. That X defense is probably exactly what saved us, but we live and we one tap it. Let's go. Beautiful by Garchomp. Now we can't lose. Easy rival. Easy rival. Free eats, free eats. Terra and Cooked. Destroy the Typhlosion. And there we go. A 4th Focus Band. Can he even hold that many? Yeah, he's got a 4th Focus Band. Okay. Thought that might save us against Ray too, but didn't even matter. Let's go to Adrenatius and win this. If we got X special defense, that'd be amazing here, but we will see. Garchomp is the GOAT. Miracle Seed. Actually, I don't really want that right now. Don't need grass moves. Let's do X speed here. That might help a lot too, actually. Relic Gold. Don't need that, but Reviver Seed. Yes, actually. We can make that work 100%. All right, let's check this out. So, and X Special Defense, holy goated. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, right? So, we're gonna go ahead and get our memory mushrooms. Let me get my ethers as well. Go ahead and give me an elixir for you, and an ether for you, and then get some moves on. So we want the usual here that I always do. We want Fake Tears and Nasty Plot. Not that I ever typically need them, but you never know. Give him Nasty Plot as well. Not gonna get many of these. Gonna do what we can. Then we're gonna go ahead and get not Toxic. We want Muck to get Screech. Give us that debuff. Didn't get Acid Spray this time. Did need it. Then Grafaiai. He can run Acid Spray. That's useful. Why not? Go ahead and do that. Over Substitute. Not doing any damage, but he's gonna be able to do some Acid Sprays. And a Leer as well. Nothing else better than that. Nope, and don't mind if I do. Over U-turn. And we're good. We're going to take X Special Defense. Here we go. So, I had a plan originally that was going to be more strategic, but I want to test what Garchomp can do, especially that we've had no strikes. So, with X Special Defense, does he live in a Turn Beam? We're going to test it. We also have a Speed on and an attack. He doesn't, because he gets crit, but then Focus Band locks in. And we have another Special Defense boost. Wow. So there we go. The 4 Focus Bands clutch it up into the next phase. Beautiful. And we hit him again, starting it. Okay, love that. So we tank. We don't tank because he crit us, but Focus Band locks in. Nice try of him trying to rob us. Always trying to do something cheesy. There he goes. Okay, we definitely want those debuffs. Fake Tears are going to lower special defense, though. But we'll still do it. And then lands Wrath, and we may as well just Fake Tears again. There we go, going to work. Dynamax Cannon. That doesn't get us. Focus Band again? Focus Band again, procs, and we're still alive. Let's go. Okay, still kicking in there. We're at a -4. It's going to get that -6. Okay, another hit there. Goes for Zoroark. Okay, leaves him alive. Love that. So, we'll go over to Torterra. And then we're going to go ahead and use Headlong Rush. I don't think we need to set him up. He does take out Garchomp. Another! No, we got Reviver Seed this time. Reviver Seed saved him. Reviver Seed saved him. And then he leaves Chomp again. And there he goes. There he goes. Easy work. He cooks completely. We win. I probably should let Grafaiai flex there, right? But I mean, easy work. He got completely cooked. We could have just spammed the dragon one too. It didn't really matter which we did. He just got chopped. So leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment your thoughts down below. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more. We are aiming for 5,000 subscribers as our next big goal. We'd love for more of you to join the Voltage crew. If you want to see more from me, check the description for the Discord, the Twitch, and other series from me. We just did some more Sparking Zero to celebrate the Sparking Zero Neo DLC. A lot of you really rocked with that, so that was awesome to see. There's also Digimon Story Time Stranger, which is our main series on the channel, which is also awesome. And the day that you're watching this, tomorrow we'll be doing Pocopia's new DLC. Well, it really would be, day you're watching this, it's going to be Tuesday night, so midnight that day. Wednesday is when it drops. And if you want to see that, definitely come check that out. It's very exciting. Also, if you want to check out that Cobblemon stuff you mentioned earlier, you didn't want to keep your eyes on the prize. That's coming soon enough. So definitely look out for that. But yeah, let's go ahead and do a couple of egg vouchers real quick, and then we'll talk about Garchomp and end it there. 3 5s and 2 10s. There we go. Nothing great there. Nothing good here either. Come on, man. At least an epic? No. Horrible eggs, man. Horrible eggs. Okay. Well, Gibble. So, my boy Gibble did very well. We'll go ahead and reduce that cost down to 2. And that's its minimum is 2, because it's that good. We'll go ahead and buy an egg, maybe fish out that last move for him at some point. With 2 luck, his value is already explosive. He can stop the game. We got every bit of juice we needed to make Garchomp look good. He wasn't necessarily immortal, but he cooked every major point of the game. He swept every rival fight. He only got knocked out by a couple of stray random things, like the champion having the Ice Hammer on Metagross, and very rare occasional fight otherwise. He did so good. He didn't even need someone like Toxicroak to truly bring it home. He did amazing. So absolute sweep by him. I'm very impressed. He's better than I'm going to give him credit for. Still a shame they nerfed him because he could have been looking real crazy. He does have 2 nothing burger abilities. There's nothing fun about that, but at least he's still strong, and I think that's what matters. And he'll be at the back of the list once we go through the other megas. He'll come back. Hopefully we get lucky enough to get Z in that run. So look forward to that later on in the future as we try for that again. But yeah, otherwise, he was really good. I think he was a great mega. He's not a new ZA mega, but he's a great mega as a whole in this game. He lived up to the hype, and I had a great time with him. Swords Dance clutch and a million items clutch, and he just went ridiculous. So with that being said, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the video side next time. Voltage out. All right, so stream. We have not had any crazy dono, which means it's game time. We're gonna do a game to decide what the next mega is. Let me ask another question for me here. Okay. This one might be hard, so there's basically 2 answers. I'm really hoping someone gets the real true answer, but there may be an answer I'll take in the back. So, here we go. The question is, and it will be, so how this works is I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to count down from 3. When I say go, you can type your answer, and you will take a guess at what the answer is. If you guess correctly, you can pick which ZA Mega is in the next showcase. So, the question will be, oh, remember, you only get 1 guess. If you vote twice, you're disqualified, right or wrong. And if you go before I say, then you're also out. So, the question is, what is my favorite ice cream flavor? And I will count down. 3, 2, 1, go. First to get it right gets the pick. Still have not seen it. All of these so far are wrong. It is not mint chocolate chip. It is not chocolate. It is not vanilla. And I will say that it is close to one of those. It's close to one of the guesses we got. Any more guesses? Any more guesses? I'll give it about 1 more minute for me on the clock. Give it about 1 more minute for me on the clock. And then I will tell you. There are some LARPers, because I've been on record saying I do not like mint. And Cooper's heard that, dude. I swear he has. Alright. No one has gotten the answer. No one has gotten the answer. Not to mention, Cooper guessed twice. You're out. Yona guessed twice. You're out. KJ said some. Yona, I already said you get 1 vote, so you've been lost. Nahari said orange cream. I am not weird like that. I do not like no orange cream. All right, so there is not a right answer in there. However, there's one close enough. I will take it. The answer is chocolate chip ice cream. Not mint. Regular chocolate chip. I have 2 things of it in my freezer that I got recently because it was on sale. And it is basically a special cream with chocolate chips in it. But that's only my favorite if it's that specific brand. I will take one other answer, which is my general favorite, which I'll eat from pretty much anywhere. And that is strawberry. So, EPH or F, if that's your name, you are the winner. I'm going to let you be the winner today. So, EPH, what would you like the next Mega to be? Hopefully EPH, they put their guess in. Hopefully they're still here, right? They did put their guess, so give them a second. What choice is left? I just take a guess because I can't list all of the choices left. So just take a guess and I'll tell you if it's free or not. Guess whatever comes to mind, I'll tell you if it's on or not. Anything is fine. Daniel, yours was way worse, dude. You had to ask like 3 times before we could tell you to just pick one. Orange Creamsicle is def up my alley? No, it is not, dude. I don't like Orange Creamsicle at all. Hello, Spinixia. Oh, it's sad to hear it too, but you can definitely check out the stream. Strawberry cheesecake? I love strawberry cheesecake, but not as ice cream. I do love strawberry cheesecake, though. That's not a bad pick. Starmie? All right. Starmie is the winner. Finally. Didn't wait to use my goat. I'm down for that. Okay, yep. Starmie is valid. We can do Starmie. So, all right. That's what we will do. Starmie will be next time. Very excited to use it. We're going to see how it performs. And give it a shot. It'll have its cost reduced soon enough. But, all right. Great job. Great job. Thank you guys for that. That's it for the Pokerogue side. If you guys want to see something to do with the Cobblemon stuff, I do want to set that up with Stellar Arcade soon. So I will take a little peek-see at that. And see that. I need to lower this down. Let's take a look at CurseForge, yes. And we're going to take a look. I had it over here, so let me put this back over on the side. I'll like show you guys a little teaser for what's coming. Okay, let's take a look here. What's your question, Bushy Boy? Sorry, I had to look at something real quick there. So this is the one that we're going to be doing, by the way. The pack we're going to be using. Actually, no, not this one. I looked at this before, but that's not the one. I thought I had it saved already. What we're looking for is a different one. That is going to be... I wrote it down in here. Where is it? I wrote down the name. It was a screenshot. Here it is. Okay, the one we're going to be doing is this one. So we're going to be doing Cobble Verse, which is this one. This one I was looking at. We're going to be hosting through and the like too. And we're going to see what happens. So, the question from Bushy Boy as well was... if a winner wins again, do they get to pick or will it go to someone else? They can win twice. I mean, you can win twice. That's why you're all out there to participate. I'm going to ask, out there questions so everyone has a fair chance, but yeah. The people who are at the streams more often will probably have a better chance, but it depends on what the question is. So they got a lot of cool stuff in this. So they will let you embark across Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, and Sinnoh, supposedly, featuring custom gyms, animated gym leaders, and fully functional centers and Pokemarts. All mythical and legendary Pokemon can be in the wild or in dedicated special structures, and you can face the ultimate challenge, not defeating the Ender Dragon, but catching shiny Rayquaza in the end. Earn experience for catching wild Pokemon, build team across all 9 generations. A lot of cool stuff here. That's very fun. No mobs that are in the game, so pretty nice. Nothing like that. Custom soundtrack. A lot of cool stuff like that, which is really cool, like a starter map and map guides help exploring. They have all these mechanics as well in Mastery Mega Evolution, Z-Move, Terastallization, Dynamax. There's gym leaders, you can get your badges, and face the Elite Four and champions, become the next world champion. There's over 200 Pokemon you can ride from all 9 generations. Optimized for performance and immersion and quality of life enhancements for smoother gameplay. You can team up with friends or go solo to face raids with Terastallized, Dynamax, or Paradox Pokemon in custom arenas for guaranteed catches and rare loot. And with the server installation from Apex, it'll be ready for multiplayer. So that's going to be very, very fun. And it's made for Minecraft 1.2.21. Shoot your start to build your team, all that stuff. Even the ZA Megas. I didn't even see this when I looked at it the first time. Even all of the ZA Megas are in this game now. So that's not ridiculous, right? The custom gyms are super cool. Legendary mythic altars with custom summoning mechanics. Stuff like that. Improved shiny rate. 1 in 2048. Custom villages. Wow, Pokemon can attack you. Anything else I didn't talk about already? New Dimensions is sick. A couple other cool stuff like that. Sleeping bags. Tons of dolls and stuff. So really cool things. Really cool things. So we are going to be doing that. So they have their own server as well, which they use to run it. We can get our own through here, and we're going to get a plan for 6 gigabytes, which is what we hit today with the dono goal. So we're going to try that out. And then, yeah. That works well. They do want at least 4 gigabytes, but you want to have at least 6, and it looks pretty smooth. So we're going to check that out. I'm going to go ahead and install that now to look into playing that. We're going to install that bad boy, and then I'm going to set up the server. Since I have to pay for all that, no, I probably won't do it on stream, and since I can't play it now anyway. But just a little teaser at what's coming in it, since it's pretty exciting. It's all going to be downloaded, and then you guys can look forward to that soon. Look forward to that. Look forward to that. Look forward to that. So, hope you guys are excited. As soon as we decide we're going to do it, we will. Could be a late night, could be a day. Even if you miss the first stream, you can still join it later. It's going to be like public info. But yeah, so little teaser for you. I hope you're excited. Look forward to it. Who knows? Could come as soon as tonight. Could come in a few days. Could come in a week. You will find out soon when it's going to take place. But we shall see. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and end it there because I have finished up for today. I will definitely announce in the Discord when we'll be back and all that good stuff. And when it goes live, I'll have some announcements across my platforms, YouTube, Discord, and the like, explaining the rules of the server and how it's going to work. So look forward to that. Look forward to that. So we shall see. And otherwise, yeah, that's it for me. Thanks again so much for watching, guys. I'll catch you next time. Voltage out.